white background. Applicants will then be classified according to product category: processed food, wearables, health and wellness, home and holiday decors. Metro Fiesta, an ode to the spirit of Filipino entrepreneurship, supporting homegrown MSMEs. Join now and be part of this celebration.
Isang sektor ng lipunan na may iisang hangarin.
Nauunlad at mapaganda ang buhay ng bawat pamilya.
Ako si Ka-MIGS Hero
At ako naman si Ka-MIGS Agata.
at ito ang #Tata Kooperatiba. Kooperatiba? Ano ba talaga ang isang kooperatiba? Para sa'yo, ano ba ang isang kooperatiba?
Kooperatiba, nakakatulong sa atin na parang mga nagpapahiram sila sa mga small business or big businesses, nagpapautang sila, pandagdag puhunan. Tapos at the same time, nakakaipon. Katulad ng mga share capital, mga ganon. Nakakaipon ka para sa future mo. Dati impression ko, utang ka lang ng utang, ganyan. Pero hindi pala, habang tumatagal, nakakaipon ka pala.
Ang kooperatiba po ay isang bagay na malaking natutulong sa majority o sa kapwa tao. Kasi po, kapag nangailangan po, ito po ang kooperatibang may puso para tumulong sa mga tao. Sa, alam ko po, samahang tulungan.
Ang kooperatiba ay isang legal na samahan ng mga taong may mabuting pag-uugali at pamilya na nagkakatulad ng interes na naniniwala at nagtitiwala sa damdaming magtulungan. Pinagsama-sama ang bahaging puhunan at timpok upang makapagtatag, maging kamay-ari at tagapangasiwa ng mga negosyo ng kooperatiba. Partner, ano ba ang layunin ng kooperatiba?
Ayon sa Cooperative Development Authority o CDA, ang primary objective ng kooperatiba ay para pataasin ang antas ng pamumuhay ng mga miyembro nito. Dahil dito, layunin ng kooperatiba na gampanan ang mga sumusunod.
Ayan, hello po. Good morning po sa ating lahat. Good morning po.
Good morning po.
Good morning, Ma'am Dina. So, welcome po dito sa ating webinar. So, especially po yung ilan po sa atin ay may mga existing talagang business na po. So, mamaya magsasurvey po tayo about po dyan. Pero before we proceed po doon, so magkakaroon lang po muna tayo ng opening prayer na susundan po ng ating cooperative pledge. So, panatilihin lang po natin na tayo po muna ay nakamute upang taintin po nating mapakinggan po ang ating prayer and ang ating cooperative pledge. Thank you po. Share screen ko lang po yung ating pong prayer.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together
Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within, wherever we are. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Cooperative pledge. As a Filipino, I am and I believe in the cooperative. Alone, I am weak, but with others, I am strong. So I commit myself to work to cooperate for all to be prosperous, harmony, industry, I will value. Cooperative affairs I will attend. Responsibilities I will assume. The cooperative philosophy I will live. One vision, one belief, one feeling. In cooperative wisdom, my life I pledge. So help me God.
Okay, thank you so much po sa ating lahat. So before po tayo mag-proceed po or to welcome our participants, so survey lang po muna tayo. So ilan po ba pwede po mag-raise hand yung ating po meron po sa inyong mga existing na business na po or may mga online business na iba't ibang klase po. Sino po ba dito ang may mga existing na po? Raise hand lang po tayo so para ma-check natin kung sino pa. Oh, okay. Marami-rami na rin po pala. So merong 5. Ayan. Thank you po. 10, 11. Ayan. So marami-rami na rin po pala ang sa mga participants po natin na meron pong existing na negosyo na po. Okay, so for sure po ay malaking or may marami po tayong matututunan or malaking tulong po itong webinar natin na mapapakinggan po ngayong araw na to. So ayan, hindi ko na rin po ganun papatagalin pa. So by the way, my name is Rona from BCC po. So ako po yung isa sa makakasama nyo po bukod sa ating mga na-invite po na speaker and from DTI and CRO po. Ayan, to welcome po sa ating mga participants po. Kasama din po natin ngayon ang center head po ng DTI and CRO ng Marikina. So please welcome po. Bigyan po natin ng heart reaction po si Mr. Ferdinand O. Angeles.
Hi, hello,
Good
hi,
morning,
good morning.
sir.
Hi,
Nice
Miss
to see you
Rona.
again.
Nice to see you again, Miss Rona. Doon sa mga hindi ko nakakaalam, may isang beses pa lang po namin nakita si Rona, no? Sa dinami-dami nung mga partnership na ginawa namin. Once pa lang namin nakita si Rona, yun po yan nung huling pasyal po namin sa building po ng BCC diyan sa may barangay, no? So, welcome po uli sa isa na naman pong edisyon sa napakarami pa, no? Marami nang dumating at marami pang darating ng mga partnership natin with the Barangka Credit Cooperative MPC. Siyempre, ito pong ating mga itinatanghal dito ay yung may kinalaman siyempre sa pagtatayo po ng negosyo or pagpapaunlad po ng mga existing na negosyo, no? Kanina po marami pong nagtaas na may mga existing na po na maliliit na negosyo, no? Sa araw pong ito, nabanggit nga ni Ms. Rona na ang ating pong ibibigay sa inyo ay kung paano po mag-onboard doon sa ating mga e-commerce platform, namely ang Lazada at Shopee. Yun po yung ating mga guest na mga resource speakers ngayon, no? Nito pong nakaraang pandemya, nabanggit ko na nga po ito dati, nakita natin yung importansya po ng ang ating negosyo po ay nararating o nakakarating sa ating mga target po ng mga consumers sa pamamagitan po ng online po, sa sabihin natin, nakilala sa tawag na sabi natin sa internet po, di ba? Kasi po, nung nakaraang pandemya, lahat po tayo ay nakakulong po sa ating mga bahay-bahay. Marami sa atin umasa po ng pagbili ng pagkain po online, di ba? Yung pag-order po ng mga bagay na hindi natin mabili dahil sarado po yung mga physical stores like hardware. Ako personally, no? Nung lockdown po, kamalas-malasan man, nasira yung aming lababo. Sarado po yung hardware. Napakaswerte naman po nung mag-search ako online, nakakita ako ng na nagbebenta ng P-trap, no? So after a day na i-deliver po and naayos po, no? Meaning life goes on kahit na may pandemya, kahit tayo naka-lockdown dahil po tayo ay may mga MSMEs na nagbebenta po ng kanilang mga produkto online. Okay? Sa Marikina po, no, magsasapatos, no, gaya kilala sa sapatos, marami pong mga negosyante ang kumbaga nanamlay po ang negosyo dahil yung mga kahit sabihin mong tiyangge, no, na nasa loob ng mall, wala kang benta, no, kasi sarado po yung mall. So paunti-unti nakabangon po sila dahil kahit po sa Facebook po nakakapagbenta sila, no, lalo na po kung halimbawa sila po ay makakapasok sa mas established po o kilala ng mga online platform like Lazada and Shopee. So, yun po yung ating pong tatalakayin sa loob po ng kalahating araw. Ibibigay po ng ating mga bisita ang kanilang expertise para po tayo ay matulungan pa. Ito pong pagbebenta po online, hindi na po mawawala ito. Mawala yung pandemya pero ito po ay hindi na mawawala na. Magiging parte na po ito ng ating buhay. No? So again, welcome po dito sa ating online course ngayon and please enjoy po yung ating pong kalahating araw.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Sir Ferdinand. So para nagkaroon natin ng problem sa part po ni Sir with the internet connection po. Ayan. By the way po, thank you so much po sa iyong naging welcome remarks po, Sir Bong. So actually, malaking tulong po talaga with the help na rin po ng ating technology at the same time ng ating mga gadget po. So mas napapadali yung mga, kumbaga, yung accessibility po ng ating mga participants po, yung mga individual na makapag-purchase ng hindi preferred na or walang time na pumunta mismo sa store. So, mas madaling na-access through online. So, malaki talagang nabibigay na mas mapadali yung may mga negosyo na ganyan po. Okay, so okay po. So para naman po sa makapagbigay ng kanyang message po ang ating pong kasama naman po dito sa BCC at kasama ko rin po ngayon. Ayan, so
Ma'am Rona?
Ay, sir? Sir? Yes po? Yes, sir? Sir Saldi?
Hello, ma'am.
Apo.
Ma'am, pasensya na po, bigla kaming nag-cut kasi nawalan kami ng kuryente dito sa Conception 1 na brownout.
Okay,
Bigla kasing
opo.
nawala lahat.
Okay.
Kaya sige ma'am, tuloy lang po tayo.
Okay, sure po.
Sige ma'am, thank you po, pasensya na po ulit.
Okay lang, sir. Ayan, sige po. Thank you po. So, ayan. So, para naman po, bigyan po kayo ng special message din po ang ating mga ilang participants. So, by the way, tayo po pala ay ongoing na rin po na naka-live sa ating pong FB. So, sa mga kakilala po natin na hindi po makaka-access po dito sa ating Zoom, pwede po nating i-share po sa ating Facebook po yung ating live stream para may mga chance din po na mapakinggan po ng ilan pong mga kakilala, relatives, or family po ninyo itong webinar po natin today. Ayan. So, Alam kong ready na rin po ang isa sa magme-message po para i-welcome na rin po kayo. So kasama rin po natin ngayon ang chairperson po ng Education Committee at the same time currently vice chairperson po ng ating Barangka Credit Cooperative. So bigyan din po natin ng virtual heart po. Please welcome Mr. Roger R. Manlangit. Good morning, Sir Roger.
Yes, morning, Ma'am Rona. Okay, a pleasant and good morning sa ating lahat na kamay-ari ng BCC. Lalo na sa ating mga partners headed by our very own Ferdinand Angeles, DTI NCR. Of course, sa ating mga guests, mga speakers natin, dito sa ating training ngayon sa onboarding e-commerce platform. Nandito kasama natin ang Shopee at Lazada, mga well-known online shopping. So nakikita natin talaga yung sinasabi natin pag-level up pagdating sa negosyo. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-rent ng mga sinasabi natin mga opisina or mga malaking space para sa ating tindahan. So online only, pwede ka nang magnegosyo. At of course, naging posible ang gawain natin ito through the initiative of our CEO, Robert Mascareña and management. At of course, kasama ko mga board of directors at mga officers ng BCC. Sa umagang ito, nais ko lamang hilingin sa ating mga participants to please listen attentively to our speakers upang ikangay huwag naman masayang ang mga ilang oras na pagdalo natin sa training na ito. Dahil ito ang mission ng BCC to establish lifetime quality relationship with our stakeholders by providing valuable products and services towards empowerment and development. Upang ang training na ito ay maging bahagi sa pangarap ng BCC na mabigyan ng opportunity ang lahat ng mga kasapi na magkaroon ng ibang source of income upang umunlad ang buhay nating lahat. Kaya sama-sama nating sikapin na may adapt natin, may apply natin sa buhay whatever we have learned on this training this morning, sapagkat ito ay isang paraan upang tayo ay magkaroon ng ibang source of income para sa kaunlad ng ating pamilya. Minsan pa, magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Sir Roger. Ayan. Okay. So, thank you, sir. Bago po tayo makilala ang ating mga magiging speaker po for today, so request lang po natin na makapag-photo off or group picture po muna tayo. So, request lang po na makapag-open cam po ang lahat. Ayan. George, ready lang po tayo sa ating Ikaw na muna, George, yung sa ating group picture. Ayan, ang gaganda at gwapo pala ng ating mga participants today. So thank you so much din po sa inyo pong time na inilaan ngayong umaga na to na gumising po kayo ng pagkaaga-aga para maka-attend na itong webinar. Ay, by the way po pala, hindi ko nabanggit kanina. So meron po pala akong good news po sa inyo while yung iba po sa atin ay ongoing na nag-open cam. So good news po dun sa mga early birds kanina. So, i-verify po natin ito dun sa mga existing member na early bird kanina na first 10 na maaga pong naka-login ng before 8 a.m. Ayan, so meron po kayong matatanggap na 3 kilos of co-op rice each. Ayan, dun sa mga early bird kanina na first 10 lang po. So, i-verify po natin ito kung yung mga first 10 po na yun ay existing member po ni BCC. Ayan. So, kaya merong pong benefit yung mga sobrang aga na nag-in kanina. So, George, ready na ba tayo sa ating group picture? Ayan. So, sa akin po, meron akong 3 slides. Or, George, ready tayo? So ayan, i-share lang po natin yung ating FB Live po. So para marami pong makapanood din po sa ating Facebook page na inyo pong mga kakilala So para matulungan din natin sila, especially yung mga gusto talagang ma-onboard yung kanilang business po sa Shopee or Lazada. Ayan, so malaki pong help po itong webinar natin. Okay, George, ready na ba tayo? Okay, ready po. Smile po tayong lahat. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, smile lang po kayo. Pakita lang natin ang ating mga smile. By the way, maganda rin po siguro sa ating photo off yung makareact kayo ng heart. So para makita sa ating screen yung ating heart reaction po. Ayan. Ready po, George? In 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sige po. Okay. Okay na, George? Okay, thank you so much po. So ayan, so para makilala na natin ang ating mga magiging resource speakers po for today. So kasama ko rin po ngayon sa ating webinar po from DTI NCRO si Miss Sofia para po i-introduce po sa atin ang ating mga speaker. Ma'am Sofia.
Hello po, Miss Rona, and good morning po sa ating mga participants. Pasensya na po nagkaroon ng brownout saglit dito sa pero okay na po siya ngayon. So again, I'm Sophia po from DTI NCRO, and today we have invited speakers po from Philippines' famous and fastest growing e-commerce platform. So today, you'll be able to know how to create your seller accounts and finally start selling online. So for our first one, pag bumibili tayo online, naririnig natin ito madalas yung tuwing may delivery tayo ng parcels and orders natin. Bawat customer talaga mapapasabi ng salamat Shopee with matching photo ops pa yan ng rider, di ba? So kaya naman to know more about Shopee, let us all welcome from the Communication and Education Management of Shopee Philippines, Mr. Robbie John Gomez. Sir Robbie.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I just want to confirm po if I'm audible. Naririnig po ba ako?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear po. Good morning po.
Ayan, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I can see that there's 70 of us here in the webinar right now. So, yeah, tulad nga po ng sinabi ni Ma'am, I am Robbie Gomez. And I'm here today to represent the Communication and Education Department of Shopee Philippines. And I'm very excited po na maturuan kayo at mabigyan ng impormasyon kung paano ba makakatulong ang aming platform para finally ma-introduce ninyo inyong mga produkto yan sa ating mga Shopee users or Shopee shoppers. There's 1 million of Filipinos. I'm not exaggerating po. Pero I think 70% to 80% of our population right now, even the youngsters, even the kids, they have access to the platform. They can already buy from Shopee. Tuturuan ko po kayo ngayon kung paano gawin yan. Maraming salamat po. Ms. Rona, itutuloy ko na po ba yung discussion?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes po.
Okay. Akala ko mag-i-introduce lang. Ayan, sige. Meron po akong i-share na presentation. Meron lang po kaming prepare na presentation para po sa inyong lahat.
Sure, sir.
Ayan. Just give me a minute po. I'll make this one a slideshow. Okay. So, siyempre, ang pinakamahalaga pong tanong na lagi nating nakukuha sa mga potential at sa mga businessmen na matagal na pong gustong mag-onboard at sumali sa pamilya or sa community ng ating Shopee platform. Yan. So, simple lang. Ang palagi po namin nakukuhang tanong paano bang sumali sa Shopee? How do I upload my products? What are the products that you allow and that you don't allow to be listed or uploaded on the platform? Lahat po ng mga tanong na yan ay sasagutin ko ngayong umagang ito. Ayan. So, uunahan po natin sa question na, what is Shopee? Okay, so malami po sa atin, no? I think majority of us who are in this room, I mean in this group, alam na kung ano ang Shopee platform. For sure, you've experienced, no? Maybe buying, if not selling, at least you've bought an item in the past, no? Sa Shopee. You know how long it would take before it gets delivered to you. Alam niyo kung ano yung process ng pag-deliver, no? Pero kung ang perspective ng isang tao ay kung paano siya kikita ng pera at paano siya matutulungan ng platform or ng Shopee sa paglago ng kanyang negosyo, ngayong araw po sasagutin natin yung mga questions na yan. So sisimulan natin by answering what Shopee is. Okay, so Shopee right now is the leading e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia and Taiwan. Okay, paano ko po nasabi na kami ang nangungunang e-commerce platform o e-commercio sa Southeast Asia. Kasama na po dyan ang bansang Taiwan. So number one po na Shopee, online banking app ninyo, you go to the Play Store if you're an Android user. But if you're an iPhone user, so pupunta po kayo sa App Store. Doon yung makikita na if you search for e-commerce platforms, you'll see that Shopee actually holds the #1 spot. So kami po yung nangunguna in terms of download. Okay? 95 of our orders are done or made via mobile. So ibig sabihin po, 95%, no? Kung meron tayong 1,000 orders today, 95 of them, yung 95 na orders na yun, ay ginawa gamit ang mga cellphones nila. Okay? So kung iisipin natin na konti na lang po pala yung mga taong nag-access ng computer or ng laptop para mag-order kasi ginagawa na nila yon gamit ang kanilang cellphone. Okay, so meron po tayong 15,000 brands and retail partners in Shopee Mall. So kung familiar po kayo with Shopee Mall, dalawa po yan. Meron tayong Shopee Marketplace and then we also have Shopee Mall. Kung kayo po ay nais bumili ng produkto na kilala, no? Na galing sa isang sikat na brand, matatagpuan o makikita niyo po yung produkto na yan sa Shopee Mall. Okay? Pero kung kayo naman po ay interested to buy products na affordable, no? Sa murang halaga, makakabili kayo ng magandang quality ng products nang hindi branded, no, at hindi ipapadala ng isang malaking kumpanya. Doon niyo po yan makikita sa marketplace. So we have Shopee Mall and then we have marketplace. Okay? So right now po, no, we have 10 million total active users. If you think about it, 10 million people can possibly buy your product and become your suki. If you think about it, 10 million people, that's how many, that's the number of our active users, total active sellers right now in the platform. So the competition is really high. Now, how will you make your product stand out? And how do you make sure that you become one of those that earn really, really high or good money out of the 10 million total active sellers that we have in the platform? And isa po yan sa mga bagay na itinuturo namin kasi this doesn't stop here. I'll teach you how to onboard, I'll teach you how to sell your products, pero sa platform po namin, meron kaming mga training na ino-offer na libre po kayong makaka-attend para tuloy-tuloy ang learnings ninyo at malaman ninyo ang tamang proseso sa pag-fulfill ng order at kung paano i-utilize yung aming mga marketing center. Yes, you heard me right. We have marketing center, we have marketing tools, yung mga tools sa platform na makakatulong sa inyo kung paano pa ninyo mas ma-introduce ang inyong mga produkto sa mga existing shoppers ngayon. Okay, so next slide po ay Okay, so Shopee makes it easier for you through different payment methods. Ayan, so number one na dyan ang Shopee Pay. Shopee Pay, right, is of course our very own payment gateway, Shopee Pay. It's convenient in the sense na kapag Shopee Pay ang ginamit ninyo, in an instant, mapapadala or mapapadala ni seller yung produkto agad. No? Nandyan din po ang cash on delivery. Ang cash on delivery right now, if I'm not mistaken, is I think the most used payment method ng mga shoppers natin sa Shopee. We have debit cards or credit cards. We have remittance or payment center. We have over-the-counter. And then, of course, we have bank transfers and online banking. Okay. Pero I would recommend na gumamit po ng Shopee Pay kasi ang Shopee Pay po, if not every day, most of the time, we would offer discounts. If you use Shopee Pay, you'll notice that when you reach the proceed to checkout page kung saan magbabayad na kayo na portion, pag Shopee Pay po yung ginamit nun, usually there's a free shipping voucher. Although we also give out free shipping vouchers even for those to use cash on delivery. Na yung mga cash, kasi mga Pilipino po, bago tayo magbayad, gusto natin, nakikita muna natin yung produkto no? Gusto natin ma-ensure na yung produktong matatanggap natin is kung ano yung in-order natin bago tayo maglabas ng pera. Which is very typical and I think fair. Kaya hanggang ngayon, mataas pa rin po yung mga bilang ng mga customers na gumagamit or nagka-cash on delivery. So, for context, ang cash on delivery po, kailangan maihatid muna sa customer yung produkto bago niya bayaran yung delivery rider. So, yan ang widely used na payment method hanggang sa ngayon. Okay, next po. Okay, Shopee is always ready to help you. It allows our buyers to track purchases and sellers to easily manage your stores through different logistics partners. Isa to sa pinakamahalagang bagay na dapat nating iniisip at pinagtutuunan ng pansin kasi hindi po tayo makakapag-fulfill. When I say fulfill, ito yung pagpapadala ng mga produktong ating binibenta kung wala tayong maayos na third-party logistics or partner couriers. Okay, ang mga couriers po namin ngayon, nandiyan ang Shopee Express, which is also our own Shopee logistics. Our own logistics. And then we have Ninja Van, we have JNT Express, we have To Go Express, XDE Logistics, and we have GoGo Express. Now, may mga nagtatanong po sa akin madalas, sinasabi nila, Rob, when I onboard, let's say I create or I set up my account sa platform ninyo, paano ako pipili ng tamang courier na tutulong sa akin para mapadala yung mga produktong ibebenta ko sa mga customers na bibili sa akin? Simple lang po ang sagot dyan. Kapag nag-create kayo ng account, bibigyan nyo lang po si Shopee ng ilang araw, 2 to 3 days for example, kasi kami po ang mag-activate ng courier na babagay sa inyong shop. Okay, what are the things po that we consider? Of course, we consider your location. Okay, kung kayo ay taga Batangas or taga Bulacan, for example, we will have to, of course, check the performance of all these couriers. Okay, which among the how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 courier partners that we have is performing better or performing well in your area. So hindi po namin kayo pwedeng bigyan ng To Go Express kung ang courier na maganda ang performance ng pag-pick up at pag-deliver ng mga products ninyo in Bulacan or in nearby na provinces or location is Shopee Express. Then of course, we'll have to activate Shopee Express for you. And that's free of charge also. So kapag nag-onboard, nag-set up ng account, nag-start mag-upload ng product, automatic, we're going to assign a courier po na tutulong sa inyong ma-deliver yung mga produkto na yan sa inyong mga customer. So we call these couriers integrated couriers. Kung bakit po sila tinawag na integrated, simple lang. Yung booking and pag-track ng orders can be done gamit ang app namin. Hindi nyo kailangan tumawag sa mga courier na to. You don't even have to go to their website. Dahil kung mag-arrange po kayo ng pick-up, ganun po ang nangyayari. You just simply have to go to the app. Pipili lang kayo ng araw kung kailan ninyo gustong i-pick up yung order. Pero meron po tayong tinatawag na days to ship. So dapat mabilis ninyong napapapick up ang order because we are very particular with customer satisfaction. Siyempre, alam niyo naman ang mga customer. 5 minutes ago, in order, siguro 10 minutes or 20 minutes, magme-message na yan. Asan na po yung order ko? Maybe they're just too excited, which is understandable. No? Hindi natin pwedeng, minsan nakakapikon po. Sabihin na, kaka-order nyo pa lang, wala pang 3 minutes, hindi pa nga tapos yan. If a lot of customers would ask you, if a lot of customers would end up sending you chat messages, asking where their parcel is, that's a good sign. Ibig sabihin, excited ninyo. Like for example lang po, Shopee Express ang inassign namin na courier for you. And then maayos ninyong pinak yung inyong produkto. Kunwari po kayo ay nagbebenta ng mga plato, yung mga Chinaware. Mataas po ang demand ng mga ganyang klaseng product right now. So dahil babasagin, it's considered highly breakable. Siyempre, kailangan natin ma-ensure na maayos natin na prepare at nababalot with extra layer of protection yung ating mga Chinaware na isi-send kay customer. Nung dumating kay customer, hindi na po maganda ang condition ng product. So when the customer opens the parcel, when he or she does the unboxing, nakita yung produkto na ipapadala ninyo kay customer. Okay, bakit po ganoon ang gusto ni Shopee? Simple lang. Kapag dumating ang produkto kay customer at hindi na maganda ang condition, nasira, hindi gumagana, nabasa, na-UP yung box, kahit simpleng pagka-UP or pagka-deformed lang ng box yan, may mga customers na very particular. They don't want to receive the package right away. Kasi sabihin nila, sira na yan. I'm not comfortable in receiving that order kasi deformed na yung package. Kung kayo ay gumamit ng tamang materials na binibigay or na in-instruct ni Shopee sa inyo, ligtas po tayo dun sa claim, dun sa scenario na yun. When I say ligtas, ibig sabihin, mapapatunayan natin kay Shopee na ginamit natin yung tamang packaging materials at hindi tayo ang may kasalanan kung bakit hindi na maganda yung quality ng produkto nung na-deliver kay customer. So that's called filing of claims. So pag nag-file tayo ng claims, makikita na ginamit ninyo ang tamang proseso or ginawa ang tamang proseso ng pagpapack ng orders. Ang mangyayari, of course, we will have to refund the customer kasi hindi niya na magagamit yung product. It's damaged, it's defective. And at the same time, tayo po ng mga seller, dahil ginawa natin ng ating responsibility na siguraduhin maayos ang produkto, babayaran tayo ni Shopee. So sino po ang magbabayad ng produkto na nasira na? Okay, sino po ba ang nag-deliver ng produkto kay customer? Siyempre po yung ating courier. So we will simply have to file the claim against our courier because pwede po natin i-assume na hindi na maayos yung produkto nung dumating kay customer dahil mishandled po siya during transit. Ibig sabihin, hindi iningatan at hindi naging maayos yung pag-transport ng produkto mula sa inyo papunta kay customer. So yan po ang kahalagahan ng pagkakaroon ng partner couriers. You are qualified for claims and secured kung ano man ang mangyari sa produkto ninyo. Okay, and yung mga couriers po na ito, they offer free shipping and cash on delivery. Meron naman po tayong non-integrated courier. So ibig sabihin ng non-integrated, yung system ng courier na ito ay hindi pa nakasync up or hindi pa nakasync sa system ni Shopee. So hindi pa kayo pwedeng mag-arrange ng break up, hindi nyo pa matatrack yung order gamit yung mobile app or yung Shopee app. Kakailanganin nyo pa na tumawag kay Entrego or kakailanganin nyo pa na check yung website nila gamit yung tracking number nila para malaman at masabi ninyo kay customer kung nasaan na yung parcel niya. Okay, so that's the difference between an integrated versus a non-integrated courier. So if you were to ask me, of course I'll go with the integrated couriers, no? Bukod sa safe na, makakaasa pa ako na makakapag-file ako ng claim para mabayaran ako kung may mangyari mang hindi maganda sa aking order at makakapag-offer pa ako ng cash on delivery sa aking mga customer. Ayan, so sana po malinaw tandaan niyo yan. Shopee Express, JNT, XDE, GoGo Express, To Go Express, and Ninja Van. Okay. So next po natin, Shopee's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. I'll just go through this very quickly since, I think we've observed naman po na slowly nagda-die down na yung ating COVID, and hopefully it stays until it gets, confirmed and parang declared by our government na officially we're a COVID-free country. No, we're looking forward, hanggang na declare ang ating government na wala na tayong COVID, or we're not into a pandemic anymore. So contactless delivery to minimize interaction, and then stringent measures to keep our warehouse safe. Palagi nililinis ang warehouse, at as much as possible dapat contactless, no? Ang mga rider iniiwan na lang sa harap ng bahay, or pag binigay dapat si rider naka-face mask, nag-alcohol, which I think right now is starting to also nag-ease na rin yung ganyang procedure, kasi nga po slowly we feel na we're already moving off the pandemic, and hopefully it stays now for good. Okay, so ayan lang po, Shopee offers convenient access to essential goods as buyers shop safely from home. Ito po yung peak ng pandemic. Siyempre, no one was willing to step outside. Sino po ba ang gustong i-take yung consequence ng baka mahawa ka or baka may makuha kang virus if you go outside? So a lot of people, a lot of us maybe have resorted to just buying yung ating mga daily essentials from any platform, no? Marami po kasing platform. It's not just Shopee. There's of course our very the well-loved Lazada, which I think is also a guest speaker today. Masayang-masaya at kaibigan po natin ng Lazada, no? It's not true na magkalaban ng Shopee and Lazada. It's a friendly competition. I have so many friends and barkada in college who are working in Lazada right now, and we argue a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Biro lang po na nag-argue kami. Mahal na mahal po natin yung Lazada. It's a friendly competition, definitely. And Shopee supports the wider community during the pandemic. So we've donated over 100,000 masks and 3,000 test kits. But this happened like a long time ago. Wala na po yan. Skip na din natin ito. Now, punta na tayo dun sa tinatawag ko na Unified Packaging Guidelines. Okay. So ang pagpili ng tamang material on how we should pack our products or the orders, no, ay depende sa kung anong group or classification ng product ninyo. Nandito po yung classification natin, di ba? On the left panel, makikita nyo na meron tayong product grouping. So ang material or specification could either be a non-breakable. So anong example ng non-breakable products? Yung mga t-shirt. Hindi yan nasisira, hindi yan nababasag, at hindi din naman napupunit or hindi madaling mapunit. So sila yung non-breakable. So we have potentially breakable. Ano yung mga product na hindi madaling masira, pero kapag hindi iningatan, no, ay maaaring masira agad. Nandiyan yung spillables. Ano ba yung mga product na maaaring matapon or mag-spill? Kadalasan ito yung mga pabango, nandiyan yung mga drink, yung mga nasa bottles, nandiyan yung mga mantika, yung mga nakalagay sa mga bote o sa mga garapon na pwedeng tumagas or mag-spill. Kaya nga po sila tinawag na spillable. And then we have fragile and breakable. Nako, ito yung mga bagay na sinasabi natin na fragile. So dapat ingatan talaga. At mga breakable items kasi kapag hindi iningatan, maaaring mabasag, maaaring masira o hindi na gumana. Na andyan yung mga dangerous or hazardous. Ibig sabihin, hindi dapat na nagkakaroon, meron siyang material na delikado. Okay? At dapat ingatan ng pag-prepare at ingatan ng pagta-transport para siguradong safe na makakadating kay customer. And then of course, we have the last one, which is called heavy and bulky. Kung plano ninyong magbenta ng mga malalaking jar, mga vase na malalaki, no? Kung kayo ay gumagawa ng ganyang klase ng mga produkto, wala pong problema. Pwede ninyo yang i-upload kay Shopee. No? Kaya ang mag-fall po yan, we have warning stickers or markings, we have airway bill, and then additional packaging. So kung mapapansin ninyo, for all product groups, no, whether it's non-breakable, potentially breakable, halos lahat naman po required. Kasi kapag naka-check yan, ibig sabihin required po yung gamitin. So for non-breakable, yes, pwede siyang ilagay sa pouch. Pwede din po siyang ilagay sa box, pero hindi na ninyo kailangan gumamit ng fillers kasi non-breakable po siya. But you'll still have to use and print waybill and additional packaging. Ang waybill po, isa yung document no, sa A6 size na paper na ipiprint ninyo at sticker po yan, i-attach ninyo dun sa box. Kasi doon nakalagay yung details, yung complete address, yung name ng customer para maayos na makarating sa kanya yung kanyang order. Okay, so tingnan na lang po natin itong ating table, yung potentially breakable, lahat pwedeng gamitin, pwede ding mag-filler, pero hindi na ninyo kailangan maglagay ng markings o hindi na ninyo kailangan sulatan na fragile or please handle with care. Hindi na kailangan kasi potentially breakable lang naman siya. And then of course, spillable. Kapag plano ninyong magbenta ng mga juice or gusto ninyong magbenta ng mga, let's say, yung mga langis, no? Kung kayo ay marunong gumawa ng langis at nakaka-relax yun sa mga tao, like yung mga liniments, yeah? May mga chance po yan na mag-spill or mabasag kasi nakalagay po siya sa bote or sa jar. So kung mapapansin niyo lahat kailangan gamitin. Pwede tayong mag-pouch kung maliit or isang piraso lang. Pero kung marami na yung gustong i-order ng customer, dapat na po tayong gumamit ng box. Do we use fillers? Yes. Dapat maraming laman or palaman sa loob ng box para hindi mag-move yung item sa loob. And then we use the stickers also. We print out the waybill and then additional packaging if applicable or kung kaya man ng budget. Okay, so ito po, pwede ninyong i-screenshot but I am more than willing to share with you this material para kung gusto ninyong balikan ang mga pinapakita ko po sa inyo. Meron din kaming tinatawag na Seller Education Hub. Para po yung Google Google that's exclusive for sellers. So kung meron kayong mga gustong malaman, may mga terminologies or may policies kayo na policies ang Shopee na gusto ninyong maintindihan, pwede po ninyong puntahan ang aming Seller Education Hub and I'll show you how to get there later on. Okay, so what are prohibited listings? Yan, bilisan lang po natin sa prohibited listings. Of course, you can't sell drugs. Alcohol is not allowed. Kung meron man kayong makikitang mga alcoholic drinks that are currently being sold on the platform, meron lang po kaming konti, mabibilang lang sa daliri ng mga stores na pinayagan namin na magbenta ng alcoholic drinks. But hopefully, no, if that's really your main product, if you know how to make yung mga lambanog, if you know how to make yung mga drinks that has alcohol content, hopefully no in the near future makapag-release kami ng advisory na pwede na kaming magdagdag ng bilang ng mga sellers or shops na totoong baril yung dala nila and people wouldn't know that's just a toy gun. So hindi po yan pwede. Cigarettes, mahal natin ang ating mga customers, ayaw nating mabawasan sila kaya ilalayo natin sila sa bisyo. Hindi natin sila papayagang magtinda ng cigarettes. Prohibited food, yan, syempre yung mga pagkain na hindi pa po binibigyan ng permit ng ating Food and Drugs Authority, hindi po yan maaring ibenta. Yung mga ninakaw po na gamit, no? Yung mga nanunungkit ng sinampay at ibebenta kay Shopee, hindi po yan pwede. Stocks, no? Kung kayo ay mahilig bumili ng stocks, lalo na ngayong panahon na ito, I think right now is the perfect time to buy stocks, no? Hindi lang yung dito sa local stocks or local market natin, even abroad, dahil I think because of the war that's going on in part of Russia right now, murang-mura at bagsak po ang mga stocks ng iba't ibang malalaking kumpanya. Kaya now is the perfect time to buy, pero hindi po natin yan pwedeng i-upload or i-promote kay Shopee. Bawal din po ang mga medicine, pwede, pero kailangan ninyo mag-submit ng request to be allowed no to sell yung mga over-the-counter medicines. Kailangan po yan ng certification and then it will be subject for approval and then of course services. So kung nagbebenta kayo ng condo, kung kayo ay magaling na masahista or nagmamassage kayo or therapist kayo, kung kayo ay marunong gumupit ng buhok, hindi po yan maaaring i-upload kay Shopee because we don't allow services yet to be promoted on our platform. Okay, next. Listings policy prohibited by law. Of course, these are the items that our law don't allow or doesn't allow to be distributed with the Filipinos. Meron tayong products that violate our own listing policy. Ito po yun, yung pinakita ko kanina. Yan yung sinasabi natin na products violating Shopee's listing policy. We have products without relevant licenses. So kung walang lisensya at alam mong kailangan ng lisensya ang product mo bago mo siya ibenta, hindi po yan pwedeng i-upload. Advertisements, hindi tayo pwedeng mag-promote ng mga kung anong klase ng serbisyo. Yung mga switch listings, yung pagpapalit ng product, hindi din po maaari. At misleading discounts, which I think is very specific already at matututunan ninyo kapag nag-join kayo sa iba pa naming mga webinars. Okay. So ito po yung mga products. Kung kayo ay plantito or plantita, guilty po ako dyan. Hindi naman po ako mahilig sa halaman, pero nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, bakit parang gusto ko nang maghalaman? No? Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Dahil ba sa oxygen na nire-release ng halaman o dahil lang sa bandwagoner lang ako at nakikita ko maraming gusto ng halaman kaya gusto ko na din. No? Regardless, ito po yung mga couriers na willing na i-pick up at i-deliver yung mga halaman na matagal ninyong iningatan at pinalago at merong gustong bumili. So unfortunately, okay po living or dried plants, wala po tayong courier na kayang mag-accommodate na. Shopee Express, JNT, XDE, GoGo, Ninja Van, and Entrego, unfortunately, hindi nila mapipick up yung halaman na yan. So, living or even dried plants. Pero kung gusto ninyong magbenta ng fertilizers para lumago at tumubo ng maganda ang halaman, pwedeng-pwede. As you can see, lahat ng boxes are all checked. Ibig sabihin, all these couriers po can accommodate both pick-up and delivery of fertilizers. Yung pebbles, lahat po pwede except kay JNT Express. Hindi sila nagpipick up at nagde-deliver ng pebbles. Buhangin, pwede except kay JNT at kay GoGo Express. Insecticides po, pwede kay Shopee Express, XDE Logistics, and Ninja Van. Unfortunately, hindi po yan i-accommodate ni JNT Express, GoGo Express, or ni Entrego. And then of course, pesticides. Pwede po yan kay Shopee Express, XDE, and Ninja Van, but cannot po pick up at magde-deliver ng products sa inyong mga customers. Hindi nga po nag-accept si Shopee Express or kunwari si JNT Express. Siya ang naka-whitelist na logistics sa inyo. Pero hindi po sila nag-accept ng pesticides. Isa sa mga produkto ninyo ay pesticide. Simple lang po ang inyong gagawin. You have to simply call our customer service department, inform our customer that your product is pesticides or one of your products is pesticides, and then we can whitelist or include the JNT Express as one of your partner couriers. So ganun lang po. It would take a while, maybe 5 to 7 business days, pero bibigyan po namin kayo ng access kay JNT para mapadala ninyo yung pesticides ninyo na produkto. Kasi sayang naman kung hindi po yan ma-fulfill. Okay, if you want to check the complete and comprehensive list of our prohibited and restricted items, you can scan the QR code that's on the left side. You'll see their list of prohibited and restricted. Para po bago tayo mag-upload, malaman na natin kung pwede ba in the first place na ibenta itong product na ito. So meron kaming kumpletong listahan ng mga hindi maaaring ibenta. So makukuha at makikita nyo po yan if you scan the QR code on the left side. And if you want to check if the product that you intend, that you plan to sell is something that's approved by FDA or may lisensya authority ni FDA para i-distribute yung product na yan, then go ahead po, scan the QR code that's on the right side of the page and it will redirect you to the website of FDA Philippines. Ayan. So at least, bago pa ninyo i-upload, bago pa tayo mag-spend ng time to upload and beautify the product, alam na natin na hindi pala siya maaaring ibenta or i-distribute sa Shopee platform. Okay, next. How do you sell on Shopee? Ito na po. I think if we're down to the last topic, how do you sell your products on Shopee? What are the requirements that I need to be able to sell on the platform? You simply need to have your mobile phone and or computer or laptop. So lahat naman po ngayon meron ng mobile phone. Kahit mga bata, meron na pong cellphone. So madaling makapag-access ng Shopee platform. Kailangan of course ng internet connection, Kasi paano natin makikita na meron na palang umu-order ng product natin kung wala tayong internet. And bank account details, because that's where we are going to deposit your sales earnings. lahat ng benta ninyo, papasok po muna yan sa inyong tinatawag na Shopee wallet. It's called Shopee wallet. And in order for you to have access to the funds, you may simply transfer your sales proceeds from your Shopee wallet to your personal bank account. Wala pong bayad yan, libre lang yan, at napakabilis lang po yan. So pag nag-transfer kayo ngayon, mamayang konti lang, nasa personal bank account nyo na, yung perang transfer niyo. And then of course, pick-up address. Ang pick-up address, dyan darating si courier para i-pick up kung ano man yung produkto na binibenta ninyo para i-deliver kay customer. Now, let's go to registering your business. It's important that you register your business. Although, I get asked a lot of times, Rob, kailangan ba na naka-register muna yung business ko bago ako makapagbenta sa platform ninyo? Okay, kailangan ba meron akong permit ng DTI? Kailangan ba meron akong permit ng BIR? Or else hindi ako maaaring magbenta sa Shopee? Here's the very simple answer. Answer to that question. Hindi po siya requirement. So ibig sabihin, as early as now, even right after this talk, pwede na kayong mag-upload, and if someone buys from your store, pwede na ninyong ipadala. However, kahit po hindi siya required, you will still need to comply because these are government mandates. So ibig sabihin, darating ang araw, nahahanapan tayo ng gobyerno ng BIR permit, ng DTI or SEC permit, at ng mga resibo. So kung hindi tayo ready at wala tayo nitong mga documents na ito, baka magkaroon tayo ng problema. So we encourage you to again fulfill and secure all the following documents that I mentioned, but pwede na po tayong magbenta kahit wala pa tayo nitong mga documents na ito. So kung gusto niyo na magbenta ngayon, walang problema. Okay, but you will have to make sure that you'll find time, no? You'll spare time in going to the BIR office, going to the DTI office, which I think is not necessary because they can also be done online. May DTI website na po eh. Magbabayad lang kayo doon online, and then you can print your permit. DTI is where you will register your shop name, no, para legit at walang ibang pwedeng gumamit ng pangalan ng negosyo ninyo, lalo na kung swerte yan, no? Yeah, Robbie Shop. Swerteng-swerte itong Robbie Shop. Ay, hindi ako papayag na meron pang gumamit ng ibang Robbie na brand. So i-register ko na yan kay DTI. So that will make me a legit and by law, no, the legal owner of that name or that business brand. So kaya mahalaga ang pag-register kay DTI. Pero pwede na kayo magbenta and then later on, comply with the documents. Okay, next po, how do we even download the app? We go to, again, either the App Store or Google Play. We look for Shopee. It's always on the number 1 spot. Kapag nag-number 2 po yan, sabihan nyo ko may system error ang Google Play or App Store, pero it should always be on the number 1 spot. Okay, alam ko, Lazada is here, but siguro tanggap naman po nila yan na lagi nasa number 1 spot ang Shopee. Hello, Lazada, how are you? And ito, when you access the account or when you have the app already, you can start creating an account basically. So you start with, of course, creating your go-to seller assistant, and then you have to come up with a very good shop name. Pag sinabing shop name, kung kayo ay Chinese, it's important na swerte ang shop name niyo. Yung iba gumagamit ng numbers. Ano ba ang lucky numbers ng Chinese? You have 6, you have 9, di ba? So pwede niyong ilagay sa shop name niyo yan, Robbie 666. Pero parang ang pangit naman ng Robbie 666. Wag po yun. So marami, Robbie 999. Ayan, parang Divisoria 999 mo lang. Kasi it's a lucky number for Chinese people. So, pwedeng gano'n ang shop name, di ba? Ang shop name po, pwede ninyong palitan yan. So, if for example, initially I used Robbie 999 and I feel na, teka lang, wala yatang bumibili ng product ko dito sa Robbie 999. Hindi ito swerte, ako palit, ako shop name. Ayoko ito shop name ito. Gagawin ko siyang Robbie 919. And then, na-observe ko na, nung ginawa kong Robbie 919 yung shop name ko, marami ng benta ang aking shop. Okay, so mahalaga po na yung shop name ninyo ay hindi lang catchy, dapat madaling tandaan ng mga customer. Kasi pag nakita nila yung product, wala pa silang pera to buy the product, babalikan nila sa sweldo or some other time, ang shop name ninyo is hindi maalala or hindi madaling tandaan. So, makakalimutan nila yon at hindi nila mababalikan yung shop ninyo. So, try to come up with a name na number 1, dapat catchy, and then number 1, dapat may recall. Para madaling matandaan ng customers, if they have money already, mababalikan nila at mabibili na nila yung produkto ninyo. Okay, nandyan po yung pag-add new product, simply click add new product. Ayan, so kung tayo po ay medyo hindi tech savvy, no, or tayo ay hindi masyadong mag-gadget, pwede tayo sigurong mag-ask ng assistance sa mga apo or mga anak natin na for sure, madaling may matuturuan kayo kung paano gawin to. Pwede tayong kumuha sa camera, pwede natin i-upload from our Instagram account, or pwede ding mag-take tayo ng photo, which is here, shown as example. So, ito po ang pag-take ng photo. Dapat good yung photo. Hindi na po pwede yung mga, kung mapapansin niyo nung unang panahon, few years back, ang mga seller, pag may gusto silang ibenta, kahit ano yung nasa background, kahit nasa banyo pa yan, o nasa kusina, o minsan nasa lamesa habang kumakain, pipicturean yung product, i-upload na. Hindi na po pwede ngayon yan sa e-commerce. Kasi kapag ganyan ang ginawa ninyo, ang iisipin ng mga customer ay hindi maganda yung quality ng binibenta ninyo. Diba? Imagine nyo ba naman, kung makuha pa yung kulambo, ay teka, ibibenta ko nga tong cellphone na to. So ipipicturean mo, di mo nakita yung background, nakahiga ka pa, nandun yung kulambo, nag-capture, hindi na po yan maaari. So ngayon, kung mapapansin niyo sa pinapakita ko, what's being flashed on right now, ito yung product. Ang kanyang background ay plain, solid, white background. And why did we suggest and why are we recommending that we use solid white background? Simple lang. If you look at the product right now, you'll see and you will probably observe and say the same thing na malinis po siyang tingnan. Okay, number 1, malinis tingnan. Walang kung ano-anong kulay na makikita, hindi mako-confuse ang buyer. And it highlights the quality of the product. So this is an action camera and I'll see right away na, oh, it says 4K, whatever, and I can see the lens is pretty clear and I can see that meron siyang accessories na included. Now, just by looking at the photo, I can decide right away if I would buy this product or even add it to my cart. So that's the importance of being able to upload and produce high quality photos. Dapat photo pa lang, ma-convince na natin si customer na, oh, maganda yung produkto ko and buy it from me. Hindi ko po sinasabi na mag-hire kayo ng professional photographer at mag-spend ng 10,000 for a photo shoot. No. And I don't also intend, or I'm not asking you to buy iPhone 14 Pro Max to be able to come up with high quality photos. You can even use kahit siguro, ano bang cellphone dati may camera? Hindi ko na. Nokia yata walang camera. Kahit yung pinakamababang cellphone, no, or pinaka-affordable na cellphone na may camera, it's just a matter of knowing where to position your product, kung saan ninyo siya ilalagay na may maayos na background at may maayos na ilaw na din po para ma-amplify yung ganda ng produkto ninyo, and then take a photo. Capture lang natin siya. Maaari na po ninyong mapaganda yung picture niya. Meron din pong mga instructions sa YouTube. Kung mahilig kayo manood ng mga YouTube videos, merong mga instruction doon on how to create yung mga do-it-yourself na light boxes, yung mga parang photo shoot na box. Maliit lang siya, kailangan nyo lang ng kartolina, ng lumang box, tapos doon nyo ilalagay yung product, pipicturean ninyo para na kayong nag-hire ng professional na photo studio. Makikita nyo po yan sa YouTube. Hindi ko naman i-demonstrate ngayon, baka abutin tayo ng hapon, pero sa YouTube po, napakadami po niyan. Okay, and bukod po, yan, nakapag-upload na tayo, we were able to set up our account, nakapag-produce na tayo ng maayos at dissenting photograph. Now, how do we support MSMEs to expand your online presence on our platform? Paano ba namin kayo tutulungan? Baka yung iba iniisip na, oh, nag-upload na, so ano na, Shopee? Nag-upload na ako, ang ganda ng produkto ko. So ano nang gagawin ko? Hindi ko na alam. How do I even start? How do I even go from here? Okay, meron tayong seller onboarding support. That's number 1. We will help you set up your online shops, and then we're also going to help you start selling your product. So you will be assigned po what we call an acquisition manager. So an acquisition manager is a person, a Shopee employee who will help you all throughout your journey from the very beginning. I mean, from creating the account up to
sending out your first order. So meron kayong katuwang dito sa Shopee. And then marketing, seller education, and marketing support. We will educate you. Like what I said po, napakadami naming webinars. Lahat po yan libre lang. All you have to do is to check the app and then look for the free training courses, register, and then matutulungan namin kayo, masasagot namin lahat ng questions ninyo. We are also going to start offering face-to-face classes. After 2 years, who would have thought na ngayong 2020 lang pala, magkakaroon ulit ng chance si Shopee na makita kayo face-to-face, no? Kung malapit man kayo, kasi right now, we're still in the middle of planning the face-to-face or in-person classes again. So we're going to identify muna yung mga lugar kung saan maraming sellers and dun kami mag-run ng event. Pero gusto ko lang pong i-promote, baka meron ditong nasa Davao or may taga Davao on the 23rd po ngayong buwan, just June 20, your questions. So pag may kakilala kayo sa Davao na gustong matuto, magbenta ng products nila through our platform, please tell them. Nasa Seda Hotel on the 23rd, Shopee University, our group basically will be there. Okay, so down to ito na po, skip ko na itong mga setup support. I think what's important is that you know somebody is going to join you in your journey from setting up the account until you making your first order. So nandyan po yung support. And then of course, here are our webinars for the month of June. So we have creating an attractive shop. We have seller center navigation, all-in fulfillment operations guidelines, growing your business with marketing tools, which is I think very important. Issues about your products, how do you fix it? We have new return and refund process. We have 7/7 campaign tips. Now, if you plan to join our double-digit campaign anytime soon, I think I would recommend that you join our campaign pre-hype training that's happening on the 20th. That's next week. It's just a webinar. Register and join the webinar. So if you know how to speak Mandarin, at kayo ay Chinese, no po, at gusto ninyong matuto but you're not comfortable with the English or the Tagalog course, pwede po kayong mag-join ng Chinese courses namin. So, ito po yung mga topic na hindi naman natin maintindihan kung ano yung topic na yan. Pero kung kayo ay Mandarin speaking at you know how to read in Chinese, mag-join po kayo dyan sa topic na yan. Okay, so basically, to sum it all up, ito po, no, para ma-wrap up na natin ang ating talk. So, what's really important to the customers is that number one, mahalaga sa mga customer na marunong tayo magbigay ng discount. Okay, number two, marunong tayong magbigay ng mga libreng regalo. Okay, kasi ngayon, sorry for the word, may mga makakapal na rin ang mukha ng mga customers. Kahit wala tayong libreng gift, sila na mismo yung humihingi. So, if in case you encounter that kind of customer, dapat meron tayong naka-ready na, okay, sige ma'am, meron akong keychain dito, just include it in the parcel, enjoy mo yung keychain na yan. So, free delivery, and normally they get to enjoy that because we would release free shipping vouchers. Murang produkto, low price, not naman to the extent na piso na lang yung tubo ninyo ay bibigyan nyo pa ng 2 pisong discount. That's not being smart anymore. Pero na-appreciate ng mga customers ang mababa at affordable na price. And then again, we go back to what I said earlier po na very important din ang good product listing. And how do we show them that our product is of good quality? That's by showing them a good photograph of our product. Okay, so I would like to introduce Don Afable and Janica Villa. You can get their email address and their cell phone number. You can also sign up through the QR code. They will assist.
Miss Sophia, nagkaroon nata ng internet problem or?
Yes, parang nagkakaroon po ng internet problem. Wait lang po
Talagang, actually, hindi talaga nawawala yan sa ating mga online webinar po. So, nagiging challenging talaga din tong pandemic natin sa mga online na training natin. So, ayan. But anyway po, so while habang siguro inaayos na rin ni Sir Robbie yung kanyang internet connection. So, i-take na rin po natin yung opportunity. Ay, nawala na si Sir Robbie. So, i-take na rin natin po itong opportunity na to na ayan, and nakabalik na si Robbie. By the way,
Ayan
i-take
na
na
po.
rin po natin tong opportunity sa mga questions and clarification natin para ma-assist po tayo ni Sir Robbie, especially dun sa mga nagbabalak talaga na um, i-adapt po yung product po ninyo sa Shopee. And Sir Robbie? Okay na po yung inyo pong connection, sir?
Ayan, yeah, I think I'm back po. Ayan, sorry, may tumawag, kaya nabula yung connection. But sige po, right now, I am more than willing to answer all of your questions. I think I'm prepared. Ano po yung mga questions na gusto ninyong matutunan? Or pwede din naman pong mag-message kayo sa akin directly. I'll share with you my email address, not my phone number, kasi I don't usually pick up if someone calls. So, ang aking pong email address ay ito type ko po siya dito, and of course, I'll be willing to answer your questions. Yan. So that's robbie.gomez@shopee.com. Make sure that you spell Shopee kasi marami pong nagdo-double P sa Shopee, and then nagagalit, hindi daw ako sumasagot only to find out na mali pala yung spelling ng Shopee. So dapat po robbie.gomez@shopee.com. Kung nahihiyaman kayo magtanong ngayon, I will be willing to accommodate all of your questions maybe after the session or kahit any time of the day. Ibato nyo lang po sa akin. So meron po ba ang gustong magtanong?
Ayan. Thank you so much, Sir Robbie, sa iyong na-share. So by the way, sir, meron po dito sa chat box. From Miss Erica, for good na daw po ba yung 1% charge sa cash in via GCash ng Shopee Pay daw po?
Okay. Miss Erica, hindi ko po masasagot na for good na, no, yung 1% charge na sa cash in via GCash. Kasi wala naman po kaming natatanggap pa na advisory, no, from our Shopee Pay department na magiging for good na yung charge na yan. So si Shopee kasi hindi natin masabi. We could probably run or extend the promo and remove the charge again. So magmumukha naman po akong hindi nagsasabi ng totoo sa inyo. For now, kung meron man pong charge, dahil po yun sa pag-utilize natin ng platform, or it could be because kailangan natin, of course, bayaran yung pag-connect natin with GCash. Kaya kung magiging permanent na po yung 1% charge na yan, I will make sure that proper communication and advisory will be released to all of you para po maging handa tayo dyan sa 1% charge po na yan sa pag-cash in.
Ayan. Thank you po, sir. So by the way, dun sa mga viewers din po natin sa Facebook page po, so pwede rin po kayo mag-leave po ng katanungan po ninyo dun sa ating chat box. So, and then i-announce na lang po natin dito sa ating webinar para marinig din po ng ating mga FB viewers po sa ating live. So by the way, sir, ito naman hindi naman siya question, but comment ni Ma'am Dina, Miss Dina, ayan. So siguro sir, regarding ito kanina dun sa dun sa mga product na may mga damages po na kumbaga dumadating sa mga buyer. So, dun daw po sa part na, ayan, hindi natin kaagad masisisi yung mga agad, mali na sa courier din po agad daw natin masisi kasi may mga hub na balasubas din, ayan, na ang pag-handle ng mga parcel. And then another comment ni ma'am is yung nalimutan natin na may first mile hub bago mapunta sa last mile, which is sa mga rider. Ano yung pwede mo, sir, na maging dito po? Kasi yun, yung naging comment din po ni ma'am.
Okay, sige po. Well, thank you Ma'am Dina, no? Dina or Dina po sa pagbigay ng inyong sentiment about what I said kanina. I would just like to confirm lang po, when I say courier, I wasn't referring to the riders, no? And before that even happens po, ma'am, meron tayong investigation na gagawin, no? I just simplified it para po sa ating mga bago lang sa platform, maintindihan na kung hindi si seller ang may kasalanan at hindi din naman po si buyer ang may kasalanan, sino po ang magbabayad ng order? So sinimplify ko lang po siya, kaya in general sinabi ko na si courier ang ating pagbabayarin because there's mishandling ng package. Pero there will be an investigation. So tulad nga po ng sinabi nyo, may first mile hub bago mapunta sa last mile. So kung ma-identify natin na ang may kasalanan, because we have representatives we have people who would roam around different hubs para mag-investigate kung ginagawa ba nila ng maayos o yung standard ng procedure na in-assign natin or in-implement natin for all hubs na nag-exist na partners ni Shopee. So if we are able to identify na sa first mile hub po nagkaroon ng problem dahil sila yung hindi sumusunod sa standard na policy ng Shopee, then sila po ang ating pagbabayarin dun sa order na yon. Kung si last mile naman po ang napatunayan na sila yung nagkaroon ng problema dahil from first mile hub, maayos ang quality ng product na natanggap ni third mile hub, then ibig sabihin kung sino man po yung rider na nasa third mile hub, sila po yung, or hindi naman si rider po it's not even the rider. We charge it to the courier company. Hindi po si rider ang magbabayad niyan, si courier company po ang magbabayad niyan. Depende po yan sa kung sino yung malalaman natin when we run the investigation. Okay, so wala po tayong sinisisi at hindi natin pagbabayarin ng rider na nag-deliver ng parcel sa customer. Obviously, hindi naman po siya ang may kasalanan yun dahil tulad nga ng sinabi nyo, marami pong hub na pinagdadaanan. I simplified it para lang maintindihan natin na meron lang pong taong involved dito sa ating fulfillment process. There's the seller, kayo po yun, there's the courier, and then there's of course the customer. If it's not your fault, and if it's also not the customer's fault to receive the item damaged or defective, hindi naman po natin pwedeng sa walang bahala na lang kung sino yung dapat malagot sa order niya. That's why I said na courier. But thank you for your feedback, ma'am. Definitely, it's going to undergo a series of investigation until ma-identify natin who should pay for that order. Ayun, salamat po.
Thank you, sir. So another question po dito, sir. Magkano daw po, ilang percent ang kukunin ni Shopee sa benta po ni seller?
Okay. Magandang question yan, Miss Dina. Ang kinukuha po ni Shopee na meron tayong tinatawag na transaction fee. Ang transaction fee po ay 2.24% or 2.25%, I'm not sure, but 2.20 something percent na charged for every completed order. So kung ang order total po ay let's say 200 pesos, ang 2.24% po nun, yun yung transaction fee. Yun yung i-deduct ni Shopee sa order total ninyo. Okay, so calculate lang muna. Naku, mahina po ako sa math, so bigyan ko kayo. Ito na, I'm preparing my calculator. So if the order total, let's say 200, and then magkano ang transaction fee? That's 2.24. Ang transaction fee po ay, wait lang. So, pag calculator na nga, mali-mali pa yung aking napupull up. Ang ating pong transaction fee ay 4 na piso or 4.48. So, 5 piso po for 200 peso. Yeah. So, that's how we determine yung ating transaction fee charge.
Okay, sir. So another question po dito, sir. How about, sir, those sellers na gumagamit ng Shopee checkout? Is it allowed in the platform po ba? What is the policies when it comes to Shopee checkout, sir?
Ayan. I would consider this one a brave and also a good question. No? Kasi right now, rampant po ang pagkakaroon ng Shopee checkout. So for the benefit of those who are probably new with the term at hindi pa po naiintindihan ang Shopee checkout. Ang Facebook po kasi meron silang live stream na makakapag-live selling ka gamit ng Facebook. And may mga sellers na sa Facebook po sila nagla-live stream and then they ask their customers or their buyers to go to Shopee and then check out the order. And the reason why they are doing that is to take advantage of our free shipping because sometimes our customers normally have free shipping vouchers. The question from Mr. Amado, he's asking if it's even allowed. Okay, sir, I'll answer that to the best of my ability and best of my knowledge. To tell you very honestly, sir, that isn't allowed. we have our own live stream feature. So there's Shopee live stream, and we want, as much as possible, no, we want our live stream users, our live stream sellers, no, to be able to take advantage of our promos and our free shipping vouchers through Shopee checkout. So what will happen is, if for example, you get caught, or maraming beses na, or hindi man ngayon, sa mga susunod na buwan or araw, malaman ni Shopee na sa Facebook nagla-live, pero direct ang customer kay Shopee para maka-checkout at makagamit ng free shipping, then unfortunately po, we will have to, of course, impose something. Whether it's a punishment na we will suspend the account, or we will block the seller totally at hindi na siya makakapag-create ng Shopee account ever again. Okay? So you have to be careful if that's something na hindi po si Sir Amado, of course, I'm not saying that it's you, no? But to anyone who intends or who even plan po na mag-go live sa Facebook or sa TikTok man yan or kahit YouTube man yan, and then you ask your customers to go to Shopee so they can take advantage of the free shipping, pag umihingi po ako ng pasensya, no, kung dumating ang araw na magkaroon tayo ng penalty or ng punishment because of it. So might as well, as early as now, do the right thing. Utilize po natin ang Shopee livestream feature ni Shopee. Napakaganda ng livestream feature. I do not know why some of you or may mga hindi nakaka-appreciate that you just keep on improving that feature right now na very very engaging, no? At wala nang dahilan para hindi pa ma-entertain ang inyong mga customers. So yun po ang sagot ko sa question ni Sir Amado.
Yeah. Okay po. So another question dito, sir, from Sir Ernie Val. And how about po sa Involve Asia affiliate? Paano po yun registered po kasi ako ng Shopee?
Miss Ernie Val, ito, syempre, I don't want naman po to answer something that I am not even familiar with. Yan. So, ang Involve Asia affiliate po ay hindi ko pa po nalalaman. I don't have background yet, and I don't have information about it yet. So, Miss Ernie Val, I shared naman po my email address. If you can please send me this question, send it to my mailbox, to my email, para I could go ahead and research at masagot ko po itong tanong ninyo na ito. Okay, kasi right now po, no idea talaga ako sa Involve Asia affiliate, and I am very sorry na I can't answer the question right now.
Okay, sir. So, eto, sir, siguro comment din po ito based din sa experience din po. Ayan, si Sir or Mom 3B Shop. In our case, yes po, na-experience na po namin yan, sir. Upon Shopee's investigation, si courier ang may mali. Since we follow the packaging standards of Shopee and other documentations, like bago pa namin ipadala, ay may ebidensya po kami na yung product na pinadala po namin.
Yeah. So I think sino po ba ito? Si Ma'am or Sir 3B Shop is sharing with us what he or she has experienced in the past, no? Na-discover daw na upon Shopee's investigation na si courier ang may mali, and it's a good thing. It's a very, very good practice, and I'd like to commend you, Sir or Ma'am 3B Shop, for doing and for following the packaging standards, no? Dahil sinunod ninyo yung packaging guidelines or standards in Shopee, you had bigger chance, no, in winning the case, which I think has happened. Kaya si courier yung napatunayan natin na may opportunity dito sa incident na ito. So gano'n lang naman po kasimple, no? Huwag po nating isipin na komplikado. Ayusin natin ang pagbalot, siguraduhin na safe yung item sa loob, ipadala natin siya on time. Pag dumating man kay customer at kuhaan natin ng picture, no, mahalaga po na tinitake natin yung photo ng photo yung ating product na ipapadala, kasi that's our proof na maayos yung produkto na ating pinadala kay customer. So if anything happens, anything unexpected happens when it gets delivered to your customer, you have something to use para sabihin kay Shopee na, oh, Shopee, ito yung picture ko, maayos kong binox yan, naka-bubble wrap yan. So kung ano man yung condition noon na dumating kay customer, so si customer din, kailangan din po niya magpadala ng evidence. Kasi there are customers naman who create stories na mali, na bato yung loob ng box, instead na cellphone ang nakuha ko, Game Boy or brick game, whatever. So kailangan din niya mag-provide ng proof. And the customers right now are also becoming very intelligent. Ang mga customers mismo, they know how to do unboxing video. Yung iba, pinipicturean pa si rider, kuya, selfie tayo, proof lang na mali ito or sira itong produktong pinadala mo. If the customers can provide us proof na hindi maganda yung produkto na natanggap niya, what more the sellers? Tayo po yung nagpadala nun. If customers can comply with the rule, we also must comply with the rule just to make sure that we will have bigger chances of winning yung mga case against yung mga ganitong klase ng scenario. At mapapabayaran natin si courier, again, not the rider, but the courier company because the parcel was mishandled during transport. Yun po. And then, sige ma'am, I'll go ahead and read the next one. May we know at least brief lang requirement of the Shopee live selling and how are you going to encourage small business owners in Shopee to live sell? Actually, ma'am, I don't think I'll be able to encourage you. No, all I'll say here is that number one, our live stream is right now being utilized by so many other sellers. I think what would answer your question is if you observe and watch our current live streamers. Yun po ang makakapagsabi sa inyo kung bakit maganda ang live selling or ang live streaming feature ni Shopee. Kahit po sabihin ko sa inyo, ma'am, na it's really nice, you get to attract viewers, unless or until you experienced it and you actually witness how nice and how engaging the live stream feature is, then kayo lang po at yun lang ang oras na masasagot yung tanong ninyo. You go to Shopee live stream right now, you'll see several sellers or accounts who are on live, even right now as I'm speaking. Observe how they talk and how they showcase their product. Observe how generous they are in giving out coins and vouchers, and then try to imitate it. Try to copy, or if you can be more generous about it, try to be more generous para you'd know, no? At ma-experience po natin kung paano at gaano kaganda ang pag-live stream sa aming live stream feature. Okay, and sir, sige ma'am, Rona, medyo ako na rin din po para mapabilis. I have visibility
Sure, sir.
naman po. Sir,
Okay po.
interested sa Shopee drop-off center. Paano po ba tumatagal ang contract sa Shopee? Sa drop-off po, ngayon sir, hindi ko masasagot kung gaano katagal ang contract sa Shopee sa mga drop-off centers or drop-off shippers natin. Maaari ko kayong balikan dito sa question na ito. Mag-send po kayo ng email sa robbie.gomez@shopee.com kasi ang drop-off po ay depende sa kontrata ni drop-off shipper. So I cannot confirm na the contract would last for a year or for 2 years until malaman ko kung ano yung naka-stipulate sa inyong contract. No? And maybe the general, I'll be able to share with you. Just send me an email about this question para mabalikan ko po kayo dito sa information na yan. And within today po yan, malalaman natin yung sagot yan. So future plan to eliminate bogus seller, dami kong na-encounter as gold member buyer para di maapektuhan ng gustong maging online seller partner both Shopee and Lazada. Okay, future plan to eliminate bogus sellers. Right now, yes, I think there are plans, no, and some of them have been implemented already, if I'm not mistaken. Although, makakatulong po talaga ng malaki sa amin kung meron ding mga sellers, no, ang proactive who would report to us if they feel, no, na ang seller or ang shop na to ay bogus. No? Kasi for customer, it's easy to identify if the customer is bogus. We just simply look at their buying history. Pag nakita namin na puro cancellation, na wala naman talagang nagpo-push through na order, we can easily block the account. No? And they cannot create another one because the account can be traced gamit yung kanyang delivery address and then the IP address also. Or even yung phone na ginagamit niya, meron niyang serial number or something that can be tracked or can be traced kung siya pa rin yung same person na nag-create ng account na yun. Pero for bogus sellers po kasi, it will be hard, no? Unless someone complains na si seller ay hindi tumupad sa dapat niyang gawin. And then that's the only time na malalaman namin na fake pala or bogus pala itong seller na to. And if yun nga po, a seller within the community becomes proactive and report to us na you have suspicion na the seller is bogus, and then we go ahead and check the background of the seller, also the selling history niya, kung meron ba talaga siyang pinapadalang mga produkto. And then if we prove na wala at bogus lang ang seller na to, then we proceed with also blocking the account. Okay, ganun po siya, sir. And also, sir, one of our concerns na populate po ang Shopee platform ng mga automated product uploads. Hindi po namin alam pag sinerch namin ng isa sa products namin, may mga users na hindi namin ino-authorize na mag-upload ng products namin. This will result to confusion sa mga potential buyers namin kasi may customer po kami na nagtanong bakit daw may ibang users na nakapost at sobrang mahal ng price. Okay. A very good question also, no, from Mr. or Ma'am 3B Shop. Kung meron po kayong na-notice na profile or shop or stores na gumagamit ng description or ng photos ng product ninyo that you originally produced. Ibig sabihin, kayo yung nag-photograph, kayo yung nag-photoshoot, it's your own description and just being stolen and being used by a different account, go ahead and report it to us. That would fall under intellectual property. So, take down namin yung shop na yan. So, I'd recommend po that you send an email right now to our customer service or maybe send them a chat message. Let them know that you just attended this training and you were advised po to report yung mga shops na ginagamit yung product ninyo at yung inyong product description. I would just ask po, no, na i-ready natin yung shop name or yung link ng shop na nahuli ninyo na gumagamit ng inyong photo at ng inyong description para madali for listings team na matrack yung shop na yan. And then we are definitely gonna do the right thing. We'll take it down and then eventually we'll block the account lalo na kapag napatunayan na ano po yan, na nagnanakaw sila ng details ninyo. Uy, sobrang dami na daw ng report pero di pa nauubos. Nako, sayang kung raffle ito, marami kayong chances of winning. Kaya lang, yun nga po, no, I'm just trying to lighten up the mood, ma'am or sir 3B Shop. Ganito na lang po, I will, after this conversation, I'll maybe send a quick message to our listings team. And then I would ask if they could retrieve all your requests po about dito sa nire-report ninyo na nag-steal ng photo and description ninyo para mapa-expedite natin. Gagamitan natin yan ng konting power para mapabilis ang pag-take down ng mga sorry for the term but it's basically a nakaw, di ba? Nagnanakaw sila ng description and ng product photo ninyo which is totally not fair and we have to do something about it. And I promised you that I would. Yan, salamat po. Salamat po.
Ayan. Okay, sir. So last na po ito. So before po tayo mag-proceed with another speaker po, sir, ito question lang din po. So paano po, ano pong ginagawa ni Shopee po kung just in case yung account po is hindi na siya active? Kasi ako as a buyer po or gumagamit ng Shopee, mostly po yung ibang nare-research or ibang account po is hindi na pala siya or active na may nakalagay po doon sa account nila sa taas or na-identify. So ano pong usually ginagawa ni Shopee po doon sa mga hindi naman na po active na account po?
Sa mga hindi na po active na account, yung active po na buyer or selling account po yan?
Yung selling account po.
Selling account na hindi active. Okay. Kasi ang pagkakaalam ko po, ang isang account ay mako-consider namin na hindi na active kapag wala po siyang transaction ng 24 months. 24 months is 2 years. No? So kapag wala po siyang transaction in 2 years, so from 2020 hanggang ngayon, for example, wala siyang transaction, yung account na po na yan ay ita-terminate or isususpend na ni Shopee. If it becomes suspended, if it gets suspended, all the items would appear sold out. Ibig sabihin, walang makakapag-place ng order. At yung seller mismo, hindi po niya malalog in yung account niya. Kasi naging inactive po siya for that long period of time. Okay? So, ang mapapayo ko po sa mga buyers, no, para maiwasan na bumili tayo sa mga inactive na account that we can still see na active or naka-post sa naka-visible yung products nila sa Shopee platform. First, I'd recommend that you send a chat message. Dapat si seller sasagot sa chat inquiry ninyo that will prove na, yes, I am ready to ship out and fulfill whatever you're ordering from my store. Number 2, check the product rating and product review. Dapat meron dong product review or product rating na most recent lang or recently lang sinubmit. Kasi kung ang product rating that you'll see is way back 2020 or 2019, so that would maybe imply na for longest period of time, hindi nagkaroon ng transaction ang shop na ito. Kasi kung kayo po ay naka-order kay Shopee, meron kaming binibigay na Shopee coins kapag nag-leave kayo ng feedback or ng rating, di ba? Whether 1 star or 5 star. So pag nakita ninyo na yung pinakahuling star or yung pinakahuling rating ay nangyari long time ago, then that could be like your clue na, uy, matagal nang hindi active itong seller nito and I would maybe just resort from ordering it elsewhere. Ayan po.
Okay, sir. So before ko na lang po din i-turn over po kay Miss Sofia and to award your certificate, sir, siguro last tip na lang po or mabibigay niyo po na tips para sa ating mga participants, especially na gusto ma-onboard yung kanila pong product sa Shopee and then yung may mga existing na.
Okay. So again, before I say something po to end yung aking talk na opportunity ngayong araw nito, I would like to thank all of you. There's 82 already from 60 something earlier when I started. There's now 62. Baka mag 500,000 attendees pa tayo later, hopefully. But I'd like to thank each and every one of you po for joining our webinar and for participating, especially for tuning in ngayon na while I'm here representing Shopee. Ang may papayo ko lang po sa inyo, 3 bagay lang. Dapat willing kayo to get out of your comfort zone. Number 2, dapat smart seller kayo. Pag sinabing smart seller, again, gone are the days na gusto kong ibenta tong product na to, i-upload ko siya. You cannot be like that anymore. Kasi ang competition ng e-commerce, malala na po. Sellers are becoming more smart. You have to know your product. You know how you could convince. You should know how you can convince your customers. And lastly, you must know how to utilize different marketing or online marketing strategies. So nandyan yung social media strategy, social media marketing, nandyan yung mga paid ads or yung mga Google advertisements. They will all help you promote and increase traffic sa inyong shop. And number 3, dapat you're proud of your business. Kung kayo mismo hindi nyo kayang sabihin sa best friend ninyo o sa kamag-anak ninyo na bili kayo sa akin, I have a store on Shopee, then I don't think magiging successful ang inyong shop. You have to be confident to the extent na kapag nag-grocery ka, may nakasalubong ka, uy, baka nakita ko, tumitingin ka ng pantalon, I have a shop on Shopee, pwede mong tingnan yan, may mga pantalon din ako, bagay na bagay sa'yo. If you are that confident, if you have that, ano bang tawag dito? If you have that, yun na ulit, confidence in being proud of what you sell and your products, then you're definitely go a very, very, very long way dito sa e-commerce. So yun lang po. Be confident, be positive, and be smart seller, and join our trainings para po matuto pa kayo ng mas marami pang bagay. So I think that concludes po talaga. Now, finally, may talk about how to sell on the Shopee platform.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Robbie. So to award the certificate po, Miss Sofia.
Yan. So, salamat po, Sir Robbie, for that very informative session. And of course, salamat, Shopee. Ayan. So, to award po yung certificate po, ipa-flash lang po namin sa screen. Ayan. So, ayan po, the Department of Trade and Industry National Capital Regional Office and Barangka Credit Cooperative present this certificate of appreciation. Ay, pasensya na po. Mali po yung mali yung certificate. Sorry po, wait lang po. Take two.
Akala ko po, Brandon na po yung pangalan.
Pasensya na po. Ayan po. Wait lang. Take 2. Kung mari po, hindi nyo po nakita. Wait lang po. Ayan. Ayan, so the Department of Trade and Industry, National Capital Regional Office, and Barangka Credit Cooperative present this certificate of appreciation to Mr. Robbie John Gomez for his invaluable contribution as research speaker on the webinar entitled Onboarding E-Commerce Platform under the ESMERA program given on the 10th day of June 2022 in Marikina City, signed by our Regional Director Marcelina S. Alcantara and the President and CEO of Barangka Credit Cooperative, Sir Roberto C. Mascareña. Again, Sir Robbie Gomez, thank you po for that session. Thank you po.
Okay, to proceed po, Ma'am Sofia, dun sa another speaker po natin.
Sige po. Ay. So ngayon naman, syempre, we have other platforms on where to sell our products. At saan pa nga ba natin pwede pang makita yung products natin like gadgets, mga pang homebodies, damit, pagkain. Ang sagot natin dyan, nasa Lazada yan. So sabihan din nila Miss Bea Alonzo, Mr. Alden Richards, at iba pang sikat na mga artists. So, kaya to know more about Lazada, let us all welcome the Head of Strategic Partnerships and Services Marketplace of Lazada Philippines, Mr. Brandon Medrano. Sir Brandon?
Hello! Hi
Ayan po,
guys!
hello po!
Good morning!
Hello, sir!
How's everyone? Okay pa naman kayo?
Yes, sir. Okay na okay pa naman.
That's good. First and foremost, I would like to thank DTI again for this opportunity. I think even if Friday ngayon, ang dami pa rin nating attendees, no? So we're very happy that we have more than 80 na MSMEs here at the Zoom call. Okay? So yun, I'll be sharing basically a lot of things about e-commerce, right? And at the same time, ano yung mga opportunities ngayon in the Philippines, no? Okay. Hold on. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, ayun, I'm sure for some of you, sobrang excited kayo na magbenta on e-commerce. I'm sure nakikita nyo rin yung opportunities na parang since the pandemic happened, ang dami nang nagiging online seller, right? But sabi nga nung friend natin from Shopee earlier, we need to be a smart seller, right? So it's a very good advice kasi and yung pagbebenta online, it's not something na madali, right? So it's not a walk in the park. Maraming mga yung trend ngayon sa e-commerce, right? So alam nyo ba na tayo as consumers, we go into a new way of life na, no? So siguro effect na rin to ng pandemic, no? May bago nang nabubuo na lifestyle ngayon, and again, this has been accelerated because of the pandemic. So right now we have 110 million Filipinos in the Philippines, no? And out of the 110 million Filipinos, 12 million in 2020 became new digital consumers, right? Mas na natin binibili, right? And kapag lalabas tayo ng bahay, mapapansin nyo rin na minsan wala na tayong dalang cash, no? Kasi we have e-wallet platforms as well, right? So, according also dun sa economy research commissioned by Google and Kantar, so out of all the new digital consumers, 75% of them said na napadali talaga yung buhay ko ng e-commerce or ng mga shopping platforms. So 45% of them said naman na this has already been part of their routine, right? So parang gigising ka, mag-add to cart, bago matulog, mag-add to cart, right? And 99% all of them said na they will continue using shopping platforms even if wala ng pandemic. So ibig sabihin, almost all of us will continue using online shopping platforms like Lazada even if masurpasan natin yung pandemic, right? And talagang tama nga naman na parang I can't imagine myself not using digital payments or not ordering on Lazada for my essentials, di ba? So, e-commerce has been driving the digital economy, not just in the Philippines, but in the whole Southeast Asia. And aside from e-commerce, meron tayong ibang sectors pa, no? Like transport, na like ride-hailing services and logistics providers. Meron ding online food delivery services. Meron ding online media, no, yung mga MSMEs natin. So sabi sa research, Filipino entrepreneurs are becoming tech savvy. Totoo ba yun? Diba? Na-experience mo ba na parang all of a sudden, um, ang ang galing na nating gumamit ng smartphone, 'di ba? In fact, 39% of them said na they believe that they will not be able to survive the pandemic without digital platforms, 'di ba? So nung nagsara yung mga negosyo nung nangyari yung pandemic, parang lahat tayo we pivoted all our businesses to online. Not because we want to, but because we don't have a choice, 'di ba? Kasi we're not allowed to go out. So most of the consumers talagang sa online nagsha-shop, no? So ano-ano ba yung mga digital platforms and ano yung mga natutunan ng mga Filipino entrepreneurs and businesses this pandemic? So ito yung mga digital finance like payments, lending, and remittances. Meron din tayong digital tools like yung ginagamit natin for marketing and for analytics. Meron din tayong digital operations for services and logistics, no? So, para mas mapadali ang operations ng ating mga negosyo. So, lahat ng mga yan, I will run through it later, pag-uusapan natin, dahil lahat ng yan, syempre, nasa Lazada yan. Okay? Alright, so now let's discuss gaano ba talaga kalaki ang internet economy sa Pilipinas, no? So as you all know, yung buong entire Philippine economy shrank during the pandemic. Pero while the entire economy shrank, in 2021, ang internet economy naman ng Pilipinas lumobo, no? So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na we have e-commerce, we have transport, food, online media, and online travel. And out of these sectors, yung e-commerce talaga ang pinaka nag-boom when the pandemic happened. So nangunguna ang e-commerce at nagsisilbing key driver sa pag-grow ng ating internet economy. In fact, noong 2020, nasa $5 billion ang total e-commerce industry ng Pilipinas. And in 2021, nag-grow pa ito ng 132% or $12 billion, no? At sabi nga nila, dahil papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part, in 2025 or more or less mga 3 years from now, we are forecasting that the e-commerce industry in the Philippines will be worth $26 billion or 1.3 trillion pesos lang naman, 'di ba? So, kaya sobrang swerte nyo today kasi ngayon nalaman nyo na ang laki pala talaga ng potential ng e-commerce. And kung ako sa inyo, this is the perfect time para mag-start magnegosyo online. And this is the perfect time to create and bring your business online, no? So of course, let's bring our business online with the most trusted e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia and yung naging pioneer ng buong e-commerce industry kung bakit meron tayong online shopping industry ngayon sa Philippines, no? Syempre Lazada 'yan. Right? So why Lazada? Why do you need to sell on Lazada? No? So let me quickly discuss first, right? So Lazada operates in 6 countries across Southeast Asia, including the Philippines. And we are backed up by Alibaba, the biggest e-commerce platform in the world. No? And this is our mission. So our mission is to accelerate progress in Southeast Asia through commerce and technology. So ang layunin namin ay pabilisin ang pag-unlad ng mga bansa sa Southeast Asia kasama na ang Pilipinas, right? And what is our vision? So our vision is that by 2030, we will be serving 300 million customers across Southeast Asia. At dahil doon, we will be creating millions of jobs in the e-commerce ecosystem and of course, power real and profitable small and medium enterprises or SMEs across Southeast Asia. Right? So, paano namin gagawin yun? So, we do it with the 3 key pillars. No? We have logistics, tech, and payments. Right? So, logistics, right now, kami po yung pinakamabilis na logistics provider in the Philippines and in Southeast Asia. No? So, meron po kaming end-to-end logistics capabilities. Ibig sabihin, yung most of the orders na nare-receive ng mga customers, si Lazada po yung nagfo-fulfill nun. So, that's the reason kung bakit versus other e-commerce platforms, pinakamabilis po yung logistics at pag-deliver ni Lazada, right? We also were able to build our own tech system. So we connect consumers to brands and we create customized experiences, no? So yan po yung technology ni Lazada. And then at the same time, yung payments din po, no? So we use seamless payment transactions. So kami po yung nagsimula at nag-imbento ng cash on delivery that you guys are enjoying right now. And then meron din po tayong Lazada wallet na meron na pwede kayong mag-top up anytime through different channels, whether it's debit card, credit card, right? So with logistics, tech, and payments, we hope na we can help you out para maging isang successful online seller, no? So sabi ko nga kanina, we provide a secure, reliable, and effortless shopping experience to Filipinos, no? So, meron po tayong personalization na tinatawag. Ibig sabihin, lahat yung nakikita ko sa Lazada app ko is different dun sa nasa Lazada app mo, no? Kasi we try to personalize the whole experience para yung mga lumalabas lang dun sa Lazada app mo, yun lang yung talagang lagi mong binabrowse or yung kailangan mo, 'di ba? So, mas maganda yung experience kaysa sobrang kalat-kalat yung lumalabas ng mga products sa app mo, 'di ba? And then second, we value innovation. So, nung nagsimula yung pandemic, I think
Tuturuan ko paano
maraming naging
business online.
okay. Ayun. Alright, so for innovation, sabi ko nga kanina, maraming nagla-live selling through Lazada as well, no? So this is something that we were able to maximize during the pandemic, 'di ba? And then at the same time, yung convenience na sinasabi ko, no, na parang imagine nyo na kahit anong methods pwede kayong magbayad, 'di ba? Whether it's cash on delivery, credit card, or even shop now, pay later, 'di ba? Kung wala pa kayong pera ngayon, right? So, yun. So how do we make the whole experience seamless for the sellers and the customers, 'di ba? So sabi ko kanina, si Lazada Logistics yung fastest logistics company na pwedeng mag-deliver nationwide in the Philippines, no? So right now, within Metro Manila and Luzon, we can deliver it within 2 to 3 days, right? Minsan, we can do same-day delivery pa nga, no? So, pero paano yung nangyayari, di ba? So, kapag naging seller kayo on Lazada, how do we ship your products to the customers, no? So, first, kapag naka-receive na kayo ng order, all you need to do is to pack, print, and ship yung item, no? Pack, print, ibig sabihin, i-package yung item, print the waybill, and then pili ka lang kung anong gusto mong fulfillment method, whether pick up or drop off. Pick up, ibig sabihin, si Lazada yung pupunta sa warehouse address nyo or sa bahay nyo para i-pick up yung item. Drop off, ibig sabihin, punta ka lang sa mga drop off centers natin, ibaba ang barangay mapupunta. Ito yung tinatawag nating Lazada Local Hub, no? So ito yung malapit na. So let's say taga Makati ka, ano yung pinaka nearest na local hub sa inyo bago siya ma-deliver sa customer, no? So how it works is that marami po talagang pinagdadaanan yung products and parcels, no? And I hope that you guys can appreciate, right? But what I wanted to say here is that bago pa man ma-deliver yan sa mga customers, no? Sa inyo, sa mga sellers po muna siya dadaan, no? So dapat syempre dito papasok yung dapat ma-package siya ng maayos, make sure na print ng tama yung waybill, at syempre make sure natin na fully protected yung item, no? Kasi hindi naman natin alam yung pwedeng mangyari, no? After ma-pick up siya, 'di ba? So just like any logistics company, walang perfect na logistics, 'di ba? Especially in the Philippines, na we're divided into 3 islands, no? So talagang maraming pagdadaanan yung parcels bago ma-deliver sa customers, right? Okay? Alright, so how can you earn on Lazada, no? So pinadali po namin ito, no? So in just 3 steps, pwede na po kayong magbenta on Lazada. It's very easy. Para lang kayo nag-download ng Facebook or gumawa ng Facebook account. Now, all you need to do is to download Lazada Seller Center app. Meron po tayo sa App Store, Play Store, or pwede rin kayong bumisita sa ating website na sellercenter.lazada.com.ph, no? So sign up lang kayo, pwede nyo i-connect yung Lazada app nyo dun sa Seller Center if meron na kayong Lazada app, or kung wala pa, you can just connect through your Facebook, through your Gmail or through your Apple ID, no? So, yan lang po yung first. You just need to sign up. Second is input your details, no? So, complete nyo lang yung profile nyo, upload nyo yung bank information, upload nyo yung IDs, and then that's it. And then, mag-upload na kayo ng products at pwede na po kayong magbenta agad, no? So, 3 steps, very easy. So, ano-ano naman yung mga documents na kailangan yung i-upload, right? So, meron po tayong dalawang business units in Lazada. So, meron tayong Lazmall, right? So, if meron kayong mga documents na ito like trademark certificate or corporate business documents, pwede kayong mag-apply on Lazmall. If wala naman po kayong mga ganitong documents, okay lang yan kasi pwede kayong mag-start as a marketplace seller muna. So, kung meron na kayong mga corporate documents, then pwede kayong mag-apply as a corporate seller. So, all you need to do is to upload yung BIR 2303 natin at bank account details nyo. Pero, kung wala pa rin kayong corporate documents, okay lang yan, no? Kasi you can sell on Lazada using any valid government ID. So, magiging individual seller po kayo or yung tinatawag nating micro seller, right? So, as you can see here, whether malaki na kayong negosyo or isa na kayong brand or kung nagsisimula pa lang kayong maging isang entrepreneur, pwede po kayong magbenta on Lazada, no? So, bakit kailangan ng bank information document? So, dito po ilalagay ni Lazada lahat ng benta nyo, no? So, ito po yung payout schedule natin, right? So, ang payout schedule ni Lazada is every Thursday, no? So, kaya Thursday yung pinakamasayang araw ng mga Lazada sellers. Kaya I hope na next Thursday maging pinakamasayang araw nyo na rin siya kapag nagkaroon na kayo ng benta on Lazada, no? So, ang cut-off po natin is, let's say, every Monday. Tapos, lahat nung na-deliver sa customers by Monday, ipipay out po siya ni Lazada sa inyo next Thursday. So, 1 week processing lang po siya at directly po siyang dine-deposit ni Lazada sa bank account nyo, no? So, napakadali, diba? Okay, so now that you know lahat ng basics, no, on how to sell on Lazada, syempre, hindi lang naman natin gustong maging Lazada seller, no? Gusto nating maging isang successful Lazada seller din, no? So, paano ba yan, no? How can we be a successful Lazada seller? First and foremost, ako lagi ko sinasabi, it's really education, no? So, kailangan we need to know all the things, no? Para very efficient tayo sa pagnenegosyo natin, right? And ang maganda po sa Lazada is that gumawa kami ng isang platform na tinatawag nating Lazada University wherein lahat ng tutorials na kailangan nyo, lahat ng videos na kailangan nyo, nandito na po, no? So, all you need to do is to visit Lazada University kapag meron na kayong Lazada Seller Center account, right? And dito napakadali lang manood, no? So, at your own convenience, kung kailan kayo libre. At yung mga videos natin, madadali lang naman, less than 5 minutes. So, all you need to do is to watch it, no? So, let's say, kailangan nyo ng tutorial on how to upload the product or paano ba mag-deliver, paano ba mag-print ng waybill, no? Nandito po lahat ng tutorials na kailangan nyo, no? So, again, you can have access on Lazada University kapag nagkaroon na kayo ng Lazada Seller Center account. So, first step po natin, download Lazada Seller Center app, mag-sign up po kayo, and then automatically, kapag meron na kayong account on Lazada Seller Center, pwede na kayong mag-access sa Lazada University. Okay? Second, so kailangan po nating maintindihan paano ba nag-shop ang customers online, no? So, siguro, wag na tayong lumayo. Paano ba kayo nag-shop online, no? So, I'm sure pare-pareho lang naman yung experience natin, di ba? So, kailangan nating malaman to because this will enable us to understand how to target customers, di ba? Paano ba natin mapapabilis, no, ang pagbebenta on Lazada at paano ba natin matatarget yung mga customers na yun, no? So, I'm sure you all know na before kayo bumili online, kailangan nyo muna mag-search, di ba? So, ito yung, I think, what we almost do every day, yung tipong ang dami nating ina-add to cart just to search and then compare, di ba? So, and then after that, kapag na-compare na natin yung best prices, kung sino may pinakamaraming reviews, doon pa lang tayo magpo-purchase, right? So, yung search, compare, and purchase na behavior ng mga customers, you can use it, no, to target customers for your own store, di ba? So, paano natin gagawin yun? So, meron tayong tatlong bagay na pwede nating gawing strategies, no? So number one, to decorate your store, you need to create promotions, and then number three, you need to engage with your customers, no? How to decorate your store, no? So bakit ko ba kailangan pagandahin yung tindahan ko, 'di ba? So iko-compare ko lang na sa isang physical store or let's say sa isang shop sa mall, 'di ba? So mas nagiging attracted tayo kapag maganda yung shop display, no? So, hindi naman tayo papasok sa isang tindahan na ang dumi-dumi, ang kalat-kalat, tapos magulo, 'di ba? So, parang hindi siya nakaka-attract, 'di ba? So, same lang din 'yan, no, sa online store mo, right? So, in your Lazada store, meron po tayong mga platforms or mga tools na pwede niyong gamitin ng libre, So, libre lang 'to para mapaganda yung tindahan niyo. So, yung store builder na tinatawag natin, dito mo magagawa yung parang homepage design mo, right? So, para ma-make sure mo na let's say meron kang 100 products, no? So, imagine 100 products, tapos bibili ako sa store mo, tapos wala kang decoration. Ang hirap i-browse, di ba? Imagine ilang ilang beses ka magba-browse, no, para sa 100 products. So, ang pangit ng experience. So, ang pwede mong gawin dito is mag-customize ka, no? Gumawa ka ng mga categorization. So, let's say nagbebenta ka ng makeup. So, i-categorize mo siya sa lipstick, sa iba pang parts of, sa iba pang pwedeng pang makeup, no? Para mas madali mahanap ng customers yung kailangan nila, no? So, yun yung pwede natin gawin. And then, second is Lorikit, no? Lorikit is your own tool para mapaganda yung product description mo, no? So, syempre, ayaw naman natin na yung kapag clinic yung products natin, walang nakalagay, 'di ba? Or parang ang pangit ng picture, no? So, through Lorikit, you can be able to beautify your product display page para lahat ng information na kailangan ng mga customers mo andun na, no? So, hindi ka na nila kukulitin kung ano bang size nito, ano bang kulay namin yung 1111. And ngayon halos every month nyo na rin siyang na-experience, right? Like yung 6-6 kakatapos lang po nung June 6 to 8, right? So bakit ba natin kailangang sumali sa mga double digit shopping festivals? Ako, more than the sale or more than the benta, I think mas importante to target new customers, di ba? So imagine nyo every month sumasali kayo sa mga double digit shopping festivals, and every month nakakapag-generate kayo ng new customers, no? At itong mga new customers na ito yung mga magiging loyal customers nyo in the future, right? So ako, more than the benta, mas importante sa akin yung new customers na nadya-generate ko every shopping festival, no? So kaya ako, I'm very excited for all of you na sana sa next campaign natin, which is 7/7, sana po ay makita namin ang products sa store nyo, no? Para mas maging mapag-grow nyo pa yung store nyo on Lazada. Third pala, no? So, engage customers, no? So, pinadali po namin yung pag-engage nyo with customers, right? So, meron po kaming ginawang platform na tinatawag namin CEM or Consumer Engagement Management Tool, wherein hindi nyo lang siya hindi nyo lang pwedeng replyan yung mga customers, no, para sa mga nagchat-chat sa inyo, but pwede nyo rin po na pwede kayong mag-chat blast, no? So let's say marami kayong mga nakuhang add to cart pero wala namang nagche-check out. One click, no? So in just one click, pwede nyo pong i-blast yung message para i-encourage sila mag-check out, no? So yun po yung sinasabi natin na CEM, no? Mas pinadali yung engagement natin. Next is Laz Live, no? Sinabi ko kanina, meron tayong mga tools, no, na pwede nyo gamitin to engage with consumers, right? So yung Laz Live is our own version of live streaming, 'di ba? So kung familiar kayo sa live selling, 'di ba? Si Lazada, meron din po kaming Laz Live, no, na pwedeng gamitin ng mga sellers ng libre para mag-live selling, right? So ang maganda dito, in just 1 hour, pwede kayong makakuha ng up to 15,000 viewers at 300 new followers, no? So parang, at saka mas maganda dito, hindi po manual yung process nyo sa pagla-live selling. 'Di ba kapag sa Facebook, kapag nagla-live selling kayo, kailangan pang i-mine ng customer bago niya ma-reserve yung item. With Laz Live, hindi na po kailangan mag-mine. All you need to do is to add to cart and check out nang hindi lumalabas sa Lazada app nyo, no? So ito po yung mas pinadali na version ng live selling for our sellers. At ang maganda, again, libre lang po siya para sa lahat ng sellers, no? Okay, so these mechanics and tools will help you get your first order, 'di ba? So, yun yung mga ways para maging isang successful seller kayo, 'di ba? But what are the things na ito yung tinatawag nating seller essentials? So, meron po kami mga Lazada pouches, mga packaging materials, at even printer na pwede nyo na ring bilhin sa Lazada, no? So, para hindi na kayo kailangan lumayo, no? Hindi nyo na kailangan pumunta sa mall. Bilhin nyo na rin siya sa Lazada bago pa man kayo mag-start magbenta, no? At ang maganda dito, yung mga pouches namin are all environmental friendly, no? So of course, ayaw natin na nasasaktan natin yung environment natin, right? So that's why lahat po ng mga pouches namin are compostable and eco-friendly. And right now, ini-encourage din po namin yung mga sellers natin na gumamit na rin ng mga eco-friendly packaging materials like honeycomb paper or mga boxes, no? So, of course, less plastics, mas better, 'di ba? So, yan po yung pwede nyong gawin as a responsible Lazada seller, no? Okay, so now that you know all the things na kailangan nyong malaman, you're all set to start your business online, right? Pero bago po ako mag-end, no, I just wanted to discuss how do we support both our consumers and sellers, no? Para lang po may idea kayo, no? Kapag nagbenta kayo sa Lazada, help is available through different channels, no? So, even as consumers, andun din po, no, meron kaming mga platforms and tools na pwedeng gamitin ng mga consumers like si Clio, yung ating sariling chatbot. Meron din po tayong live chat para sa mga agents for complex issues. And then meron po kaming community, no? So if hindi pa po kayo member ng Lazada Peers PH, yung ating Lazada Lazada Facebook group, magpa-member na po kayo para of course nakaka-receive din po kayo ng mga best deals, no? About Lazada at saka ng mga iba't ibang exciting promotions, no? And at the same time, meron kayong at least mga parang peer group, no, na yung mga parehong nag-check out at mga nag-add to cart sa Lazada, right? And then for sellers naman, for buyers, they can also message you, yung mga sellers natin, through the instant messaging platform. So, yung returns naman, napakadali rin, no? So, consumers can initiate a return on their mobile app mismo. So, let's say kapag yung na-deliver sa inyong item, medyo at least may sira all of a sudden, no? Pwede nyo na po siyang i-return agad-agad, no? So, all you need to do is to click return dun sa order page and then immediately, siguro within the day or the next day, pupunta po si Lazada sa inyo para i-pick up yung item at i-deliver po siya directly sa seller, no? So, yan lang po kung paano gawin. All you need to do is to click return or refund, no? And then, pag nag-refund na po siya, i-approve siya ni seller if talagang legit yung pag-return. So, let's say due to logistics, no, yung reason kung bakit i-refund. So, si Lazada naman po yung bahalang magbayad nun sa seller at sa customer, no? So, don't worry on that. So, refund is processed when the return request is approved, no? So, ang maganda po sa ating refund and the return request is that if Lazada wallet yung pinambayad ng customers within 24 hours, actually instant na nga siya ngayon, immediately marireceive na po agad yung refund nyo, no? And then, of course, with other bank platforms, medyo iba-iba siya. Like with GCash, it's within the day also. And then, if cash on delivery, sa Lazada wallet po siya mapapasok, no? Yun. So, para mapadali natin talaga at simplify yung experience, right? So, for the sellers, no? So, if, let's say, kanina, meron mga questions about paano kapag yung products mo kailangan mo mag-request ng pag-take down, no? So, let's say, kinopya yung items mo. So, meron na rin po tayong process for that, no? So, like ngayon, if last mall seller ka, tapos may gumagaya ng items mo, automatically, nabablock na po siya upon uploading ng products, no? So, I think, yung platform natin as a seller inside Lazada mas safe po kasi we have a product takedown approach, no, and the seller takedown approach as well, no? So para mas maganda yung experience on both the consumers and the sellers. Alright? So, are you ready to become a Lazada seller? Kami po, we're very excited to welcome you on Lazada. I hope that you can try out selling on Lazada, no? It's very easy. Siguro maraming lumalabas na news na yung yung pagbebenta online mahirap, marami kailangan i-submit, pero mali po yun. So, yung pagbebenta po online, napakadali. Marami ng platforms ngayon na pwede nyo gamitin, like Lazada. And it's very convenient for everyone. No? So, all you need to do, if you're interested to sell on Lazada, again, download the Lazada Seller Center app, or you can scan this QR code, or go to this unique sign-up link, no, para we can help and support you. No? So yun lang. Again, maraming salamat at mabuhay ang Filipino MSMEs. Thank you so much, DTI, for this opportunity again. And sa ating mga attendees, no, maraming salamat at we're looking forward to add to cart your products on Lazada.
Okay, thank you, Sir Brandon. So anyway po, before we entertain some query po from our participants po, so ano lang po natin, request lang po natin dun sa mga hindi pa po nag-a-attendance dun sa link na sinasan po natin kanina. So maaari lang po na mag-attendance po tayo. So isa po kasi yan sa magiging basis po ng ating DTI and CRO bukod dun sa link or sa CSF link natin para ma-issuehan po kayo ng e-certificate po natin. Ayan, so paalala lang po dahil almost 50 plus pa lang yung nagre-register po sa ating attendance. So pasuyo na lang po na mag-attendance po tayo before tayo mag-proceed po sa ating CSF link. So anyway, Sir Brandon, meron po ditong actually, comment lang din po siguro based sa experience na rin po ni Miss Emily. So, kudos daw po sa Lazada. Very easy return and refund transaction. Ayan, but merong follow-up concern naman po with regards din si Ma'am Emily. For refunds and returns, meron ba kayong contractors? Sobrang tagal ang refund return pag sa kanila pumasok ang call. Pag direct Lazada, CSR next day, refund agad.
Okay. Hold on. Let me read it. If I understand it correctly, siguro more on customer support to, right? I think same lang naman yung process across all channels, right? So siguro depende sa complexity ng refund or return request, right? Because at the end of the day, it goes through an investigation, no? So usually nagtatagal siya during the approval of the seller, right? Maybe because the seller is checking if talagang legit ba na nasira o sira yung pinadalang item, or um, maybe it's really the logistics part, no? So I think doon na nagtatagal. Pero I think in terms of customer support, it's the same across everyone, no? So same lang naman po yung CSR namin.
Okay, sir. Thank you po. So, question po from Sir Amado. After 2 to 3 weeks pa po ba ang payout for beginner seller in Lazada this time? Kasi nung bago mag-pandemic, nagbebenta ako for Lazada. Umabot ng ganun katagal bago ako ma-payout, lalo na sa small business na umaasa lang din sa maliit na puhunan.
Right, that's a good question. So, for new sellers, meron lang tayong at least 1 to 2 weeks, but super tagal na naman 3 weeks, right? Usually umaabot siya ng 3 weeks kapag mali yung in-upload natin na bank information document. So that's why you have to make sure na yung in-upload yung bank information details ay tama, no? So ang best example dito is that kung individual seller kayo or micro seller, tapos ang bank document nyo dapat ay nakapangalan dun sa in-upload yung government ID. Dapat same lang siya, right? If registered business naman kayo, dapat yung bank document nyo ay nakapangalan dun sa registered business, no? Kapag naman po walang problema, usually mabilis lang yung payout, no? For new sellers, meron lang siyang delayed ng mga 1 to 2 weeks because chine-check pa yung validity ng bank information document. But once you have your first payout, automatically same na siya, no? So halos every week na siya, wala na naman siyang problema. So you have to make sure lang na tama yung i-upload natin document.
Okay po. Thank you po. Sir, another question po from Miss Jolina. Do you recommend to do FBL sa mga small business owners or mag-start pa lang ng business?
Mhm. Okay, wow, that's a really good question also. For context, no, FBL is fulfilled by Lazada. Fulfilled by Lazada, it's a service and a logistics service wherein yung mga items ng mga sellers dinadala sa mga warehouse namin. So we have a huge warehouse in Laguna. Tapos ito, si Lazada na yung nagde-deliver. No? So parang wala nang problema yung mga sellers. Ang poproblemahin na lang nila is on the promotion, no? But once na na-check out siya ni customer, si Lazada na yung bahala. Lazada na yung bahala, meaning kami na yung magpa-package ng item, kami na magpe-print ng waybill, kami na bahala until ma-deliver siya sa customer, no? Now, if is it a recommendation for small business owners? I think it depends, no? So, usually ang suggestion ko, yung pwedeng ilagay sa FBL ay yung mga fast-moving items, no? Ibig sabihin, madaling mabenta, right? Para, kasi ano siya although yung warehousing fee is free for 3 months, kapag 3 months kasi, kapag hindi pa siya nabebenta or hindi pa siya nauubos, you have an option to take it out or to pay for warehousing fee, no? So parang for me, if hindi siya fast moving, tapos magwe-warehousing fee ka pa, kung small business owner ka pa lang, baka medyo mas mahal yung expenses natin, no? So my suggestion is if you're a small business owner, but you have a fast-moving product, then yes, you can do FBL. And then siguro bugbugin mo na lang sa promotion online para mas mabilis mabenta, no? But definitely it's a good service, no? Kasi medyo mas prioritized yung FBL ng mga products. So like now you can experience within the day na delivery, no, for FBL. Sobrang bilis talaga. Like parang kung cash on delivery yung payment method mo, tas customer ka bumili sa FBL, tapos let's say tomorrow mo pa siya ine-expect, tapos today siya na-deliver, tas wala kang pera today, naku, lagot ka. Kasi ganun siya kabilis.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, eto from Sir Brian Dairy. So, siguro any suggestion mo, sir, na maibibigay for him? So, ano daw pong products ang may sasuggest niyo po to pursue? Ano kaya magiging trends na mabentang products online?
Hold on. Okay. Ano kaya yung products yung pwedeng mabenta online? Um, Paano ba siya? Ako, I'd like to put it into context, no? So, I think what you need to find is your own niche, no? Kasi kung sasabay ka lang sa kung ano yung trending at kung ano yung uso, parang if you're a small business owner, parang ang hirap niyang i-sustain, 'di ba? Like parang before the pandemic, when the pandemic started, sobrang benta ng mask, 'di ba? Kahit anong anything about the pandemic, alcohol, etc. But right now, sobrang bumaba na yung trend for that, no? Because we're trying to shift to endemic stage na. So, imagine mo if yung store mo nagbebenta ka lang ng face mask, alcohol 2 years ago or nung 2020, tapos ngayon hindi na siya mabenta, parang ang hirap niya i-sustain, right? So that's why you have to find your own niche where you can make a lot of effort to market it and to basically support it, no? So madami yan eh. So usually you start with where you're passionate with, right? So let's say if mahilig ka magmotor and this is something that you believe, no, na kaya mong i-push at ibenta. So why not sell motorcycle until you find your niche, no? Yun yung strategy na pwede mong gawin.
Thank you, Sir Brandon. So ito, sir, feedback po from Sir Amando. Amando, sa inyo pong service. Ayan, share ko lang experience ko sa Lazada. Customer service nila, tumatawag talaga sa'yo agad-agad kapag nagbi-build up ka ng store or nagsisimula ka pa lang sa pagbebenta. Di ko yun makakalimutan. Wala akong masabi sa customer service nila. Maya-maya may tumatawag na sa'yo para i-assist ka. So thank you daw po, Lazada.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Yes, that's one of our commitment, no. Talagang meron po kaming sariling team to handle lalo na yung mga new sellers, no. Kasi we feel na yung mga new sellers natin, um, nasa starting stage pa lang sila, no. So parang kailangan talaga nila ng support, no. So in fact, meron kaming incubation program talaga na parang for 90 days, um, I'm sorry sa word, pero baka makulitan kayo, no? Kasi within 90 days talagang tatawagan po kayo ng mga acquisition managers namin para matulungan kayo, no? Kasi yung 90 days, yung first 90 days nyo as an online seller, it's very critical, no? Kasi dito pa lang kayo naghahanap ng unang benta, 'di ba? So, tinutulungan po namin talaga lahat ng mga new sellers para magkaroon sila ng unang benta at saka para ma-experience sila na okay pala yung online selling.
Ayan. So another question, sir, from Miss Dina. So how much din po ang bawas ni Lazada sa mga seller?
So right now we're the cheapest in the market, no? So it's less than 2%. And then we are at 0% commission for marketplace sellers, no? So parang kung 100 pesos yung benta mo, 2 pesos lang po yung babawas sa ni Lazada. At ang maganda po dito, kapag nag-sign up ka, right now, libre yon. Kapag nag-upload ka ng products, libre. Kapag sumali ka ng campaigns, libre. Wala kang kailangang bayaran. You will only get deducted kapag nagkabenta ka na, no? So it's one of our support, no? Talagang you will only be deducted of the parang service fees lang siya. Actually, parang ano lang yun eh. Parang website fee, parang ganun, no? So it's not really a commission.
Okay, sir. So paano naman daw po ang same-day delivery ng Lazada?
Same-day delivery with Lazada. So, meron po kayong two options, right? So, first is meron tayong tinatawag na delivered by seller. Delivered by seller, ito yung mga products na, let's say, ang binebenta mo, mga fresh and frozen goods, no? So, let's say, if palengke vendor ka, tapos gusto mong magkaroon ng market sa Lazada, pwede ka po magbenta ng isda, ng pork chop, kahit na ano, fresh fruits, vegetables. So, ang maganda dito, ikaw yung magde-deliver, no? So, since ikaw na yung magde-deliver, kapag naka-receive ka ng order within the day, pwede mo na rin i-deliver within the day, no? So, yung delivered by seller. And then second po, we partnered with Grab Philippines. So, lahat ng areas or lahat ng locations na merong presence si Grab, pwede nyo pong gamitin yon para gumamit ng same-day delivery. So, right now, yung same-day delivery namin with Grab, dapat ma-place yung order before 12 noon. Tapos automatically, magde-deliver po nun si Grab mismo.
Okay. So ito naman po, sir. Sir, yung ano daw po, yung pouch bag po ba, free po ba yun or paano po kami magkakaroon noon?
So it's actually sobrang mura lang niya, no? So parang piso lang, less than 1 peso per piece. So pwede niyo siyang bilhin sa Lazada. So all you need to do is to search for Lazada pouch. And again, yung sinadjust ko kanina, no? So lahat ng pouch namin ay biodegradable. So it's environmental friendly, no? So para hindi po tayo nakakasakit sa environment natin. So it's available on Lazada. But meron kasi mga items na hindi mo na kailangan mag-Lazada pouch, 'di ba? So, if meron kayong sarili yung packaging, all you need to do is to pack it with bubble wrap, no? If super laki. And then, print nyo na lang yung waybill, no? So, ganun lang po siya kadali.
Okay po. Thank you so much to award the certificate po with Sir Brandon. And so before or while waiting po kay Miss Sofia, so announcement lang din po or disclaimer na lang din po dun sa mga viewers natin through FB live stream. So yung ating attendance link po and then yung ating CSF po. So ito po ay dito lang po natin siya sinesend sa ating Zoom. So prior po dun sa ating webinar today, so kung sino po yung mga nag-register, so yun lang din po yung makaka-access ng ating attendance link po for today and then yung CSF. So dun sa mga students na nag-register prior ng ating webinar today, so kindly check po yung inyong email address. So nagbigay po kami or nag-send po kami doon ng notice to inform you po regarding po dito po sa ating webinar. So, kindly check po your inbox or spam folder po para makita nyo po yung aming notice or yung binigay po or sinend po namin email po sa inyo. Ayan. Thank you so much po, Ms. Sofia.
Hello po. Narinig po ba ako?
Yes po.
Ayan po. So, ayan po. So, thank you again, Sir Brandon, for that very insightful session po about Lazada. And totoong nasa Lazada na ang lahat. Ayan. So, we want, for the certificate po, the Department of Trade and Industry National Capital Regional Office and Barangka Credit Cooperative present this certificate of appreciation to Mr. Brandon Medrano for his invaluable contribution as resource speaker on the webinar entitled Onboarding e-commerce platform under the SMERA program given on the 10th day of June 2022 in Marikina City, signed by Regional Director Marcelina S. Alcantara and the President and CEO of Barangka Credit Cooperative, Sir Roberto C. Mascareña. Ayun po. Thank you again, Sir Brandon po.
Thank you, guys. Again,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, to all our MSMEs in this call, good luck in your online selling journey, and we hope that you can try Lazada. So again, madali lang mag-sign up. All you need to do is to download the Lazada Seller Center app, and that's it. So, and then may tatawag na po sa inyo again from Lazada to support you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, again. And then kay sir po kanina na si Sir, tama po ba? Si Sir... Si Sir Robbie. Ayan, sorry. Si Sir Robbie and Sir Brandon. So, thank you so much po sa opportunity at the same time sa ating DTI NCRO to na makapag-conduct po tayo ng ganito pong klase ng webinar po na maituro po natin sa ating mga members and non-members. So, siguro before we end our webinar po for today, so announcement lang din natin. So, isasend po natin ulit yung ating, ayan, yung CSF link po natin. So, medyo may konting changes lang din po ulit tayo dito with regard sa ating CSF link. So, ito po yung ating survey na kung saan po kailangan natin i-upload yung inyo po dun sa portion po namin nakalagay na upload e-sign. Ayan, so i-click lang po natin yung link na yan so para kayo po ay makatanggap po na e-certificate po. So by the way, before po kayo mag-proceed sa ating CSF link, so need po na makapag-attendance po muna tayo. Then saka po natin sagutan yung ating CSF link. So hindi naman po namin agad-agad i-out po or i-end po itong Zoom para may chance po kayo na maka-access pa rin ng ating CSF link until maya-maya po. So, ayan, again, sir, in behalf po ng Barangka Credit Cooperative at ng aming pong Board of Directors, kabilang po dito si Sir Roger Manlangit, ang aming din pong chairperson po, na si Ms. Rizal Minotorio at ang aming President and CEO, Mr. Roberto C. Mascareña. So kami po ay muli pong nagpapasalamat for this opportunity po na makapag-conduct po tayo ng ganitong klase po ng webinar po para sa ating mga members and non-members na surely po na makakatulong po sa kanila pong pinagkakakitaan po. Ayan, so hopefully po, so magkita-kita po ulit tayo sa mga susunod po nating webinars. Ayan, so good news ko po sa mga members po na nananatili po na nandito at the same time, na-comply po yung ating webinar, nakapag-attendance, nakasagot ng ating CSF link, kayo po ay makakatanggap ng 200 pesos MIGS allowance. Ayan, so dun sa mga member in good standing na nag-attendance, sumagot ng CSF link, so kayo po ay makakatanggap ng 200 training allowance po. So i-credit po natin iyan sa inyo pong MIGS ATM card, and then kung ma-verify, in-announce din po natin na makakatanggap din po ng 3 kilos of rice, dun po sa first 10 na early birds na nag-login kanina before 8 a.m. Ayan, so subject for verification po ito kung yung first time po na yon ay existing member po ni BCC. So tatawagan na lang po namin kayo by the following days po. Okay, so thank you so much po ulit sa lahat ng umattend po ng ating webinar. So see you po sa mga susunod pa natin or upcoming webinars pa natin. Antabayanan nyo lang po yung ating mga post po sa ating social media account, sa ating official Facebook account po na BCC MPC. So i-like and follow nyo lang po iyon para updated po kayo sa lahat ng trainings and then activity po na ginagawa ng ating Barangka Credit Cooperative. And then kung may mga relatives pa kayo na gusto pa itong mapanood, hindi naman natin siya tatanggalin or yung recorded natin na FB Live, nasa page lang naman po natin, so pwede pa rin po nilang ma-access doon, or kung gusto nyo pong balikan itong naging webinar natin para may guidelines po kayo sa paggawa ng account sa ating Lazada and Shopee, so pwede nyo pa rin pong mapanood. At the same time, nakalink rin po ito sa ating YouTube account. So ayan, so ipopromote ko na rin po sa inyo yung ating YouTube account po. So, i-follow din po natin yung YouTube account natin. So, doon din po tayo nag-updates ng ating mga activities for yung pinopost natin doon ng mga activities for yung nagaganap nating activity dito sa BCC. So, pinopost din po natin doon na pwede nyo pong balikan. Actually, yung mga previous po natin ng mga trainings na ginawa po with DTI NCRO, nandun din po nakalagay sa ating YouTube account po. So, pwede nyo pong anytime na mabalikan or mapanood po ulit. Okay, so see you po ulit sa ating susunod na webinar. So thank you so much po Ms. Sofia, Sir Zaldi, Sir Bong, at sa bumubuo po ng DTI NCRO sa privilege po na ito na binigay niyo po ulit. So see you po. Next month na ba ulit, Ma'am Sofia?
Yes po,
Alam ko
next
month na ulit.
Yes
Ayan.
po, so for our next month po na webinar, it's about sustaining na po your online business.
Yes.
So hopefully maka-join pa rin po kayo. So again, we would like to thank our participants po for today for joining us on our session po about onboarding e-commerce platform. And we hope na makagawa po kayo ng inyong mga seller accounts sa Shopee and Lazada. So tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang assistance namin ng DTI NCRO at BCC. Lalapitan namin kayo after this webinar, kakamustahin kung nakagawa na po kayo ng inyong Lazada and Shopee accounts. So with that, magkakaroon po tayo ng further assistance for that, and maybe makagawa tayo ng group, magsama-sama po lahat ng meron na pong accounts para tuloy-tuloy po tayong matutulungan ng mga e-commerce platforms po na ito. Ayan, abangan niyo po kami.
Okay, yes. So siguro after a week, so kami po ay magsisurvey ng DTI NCRO at ng BCC po para sa mga naging participants natin kung may mga kumbaga may nag-adapt na po or may nag-onboard na sa ilan sa inyo ng inyo pong mga products with Lazada or Shopee. Ayan, so i-access lang din po natin ulit yung ating CSF link, so para kayo po ay makatanggap ng ating certificate po. So isasend na lang po namin yan, antayin na lang po natin na mai-send po natin yan sa inyo pong mga respective email address yung ating e-certificate po. Okay, so thank you so much po again sa inyong lahat po sa pag-attend at paglaan ng oras po na mapakinggan po yung ating webinar po ngayong araw na ito. So thank you po at ingat po kayong lahat. Thank you po Miss Sofia, Sir Bong, and Sir Saldi, and then Sir Robbie, and then Sir Brandon. Thank you so much po.
Thank you din po Sir Robbie and Sir Brandon. Ingat po kayong lahat.
Ayan, so hindi pa naman po namin ito i-end para dun sa mga hindi pa nakakapag-access or nakakapag-click po ng link para meron pa kayong time na makasagot po. So, especially may mga ilan ako na nakikita na talagang nagbigay ng oras na kahit nasa work ay nakikinig ng ating webinar. So, maraming salamat po. Ayan, sa effort po ninyo na maka-attend na itong training natin. Ayan, thank you po dun sa mga nakasagot na sa ating CSF link at nakapag-attendance na. So dun sa mga okay na po, pwede na po tayong mag-out po dito sa ating Zoom. Ayan, ingat po kayong lahat. Ay, Miss Sofia, nandyan pa po kayo?
Yes po.
Ay,
Yes,
may,
ma'am.
may query lang po si Ma'am Maria Soledad. So, dun daw po sa part ng designation, ano daw po yung pwedeng ilagay?
Kung ano naman po sila, employed, po
Employed?
sila under a company, pwede naman po kung
Okay.
anong designation nila doon. Ayun po.
Ayan, so din daw po sa part ng designation kung ano po yung inyo pong source of income. Kung kayo po ay employed and or ano pong particular na position natin. Or kung kayo po ay business owner, so yan. Thank you po. Doon sa mga tapos na po, pwede na po tayo mag-out dito sa ating Zoom. Ayan, thank you rin po pala doon sa mga nanood sa ating live stream. Maraming salamat po sa nanatili na nanood po. Ayan, na nagstay po na tapusin ang ating webinar po today.
Recording stopped.